me. He is he. Who is that? So I sent out a message to one of the Dis and That crew today saying that Ryan would be leading off tonight. And one of your crew said, Ryan, who? I think people know you more as Shep than Ryan, but you are Ryan, right?
Well, I mean, I guess you could say that's officially my first name.
Daddy's name. Well, I listened to your almost getting mom and dad to punch you in the nose last night with the twins. So I think you can go with Ryan for a little bit. That was so funny. How are you, man?
Good. I'm doing good. Thanks so much for having me on here, man. You've had so many awesome people on here, and I'm just super honored to even be considered to be here. So, thanks so much.
It's absolutely my honor. The fact that people want to come on still kind of freaks me out, and it makes me happy. I'll get caught up here in the chat in a minute, guys. But I'm so glad I'm going to pull up the chat. Like I said, hopefully, yeah, there we go. But yeah, thank you for saying that. I love this silly little show of ours, and I love Disney creators. I love Disney things, and I love the people who love Disney things. And oh my gosh, have you and 3 other lunatics found that formula? So let's start there. How did you meet? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I don't know what's wrong with you. The Dis and That crew, he is one. See, I can't do that. He is one. There you go. He is 1/4. Yeah, he is 1/4.
I still don't know how to use this thing.
I do it wrong every time the first time. I don't know why. And how did you guys come about? I've been a fan. I think I knew Steve first. I'm not really sure. I don't want to lie. I feel like you and Zip. I can tell you that you and Zip came at the same time because for a couple of days I wasn't sure who was who.
Yeah. Well,
how did it come together? How did you guys meet?
Yeah, so I had been modding for Resort TV 1 for a while, since like maybe end of January or so. And, of course, when Zippity Doo Dad's name comes into a chat, like, oh, that's a pretty creative name,
Who will be on this hour, by the way.
Yeah. And somehow something got brought up about, the weather in Mass. And he had said he was from Mass. And I'm like, oh, hey, I'm from Mass too,
He was from Mass. He talked or I guess he was in chat. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and so that's kind of how we started chatting, and then we started chatting on Instagram and stuff. And I had watched Steve a few times before, even that point, but never really communicated too much. Just kind of said hi in the chat and stuff, but never really, did too much. And then of course I've been, watching Dave's stuff for a while, and he never really went live before that. He just put out a lot of vlogs and stuff, so kind of just got to know them through watching them, and then I really started watching Steve a lot, to the point where he invited me on a couple times. So I jumped on and said hi a few times with him. And same with Chris from Disney World Adventures, jumped on a couple times with them, and just kind of started talking to those 4 guys off stream through Google Hangouts. And
what's that? Gone.
Yeah, I know. Poor Hangouts. I feel so bad for it.
Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, it's one of those things that we're going to talk about it in like 10 years from now, and it's going to be like, oh,
remember that?
Yeah. But we would like literally jump on and just chat on Google Hangouts and never go live. And I think it was one particular night at me and Dave were chatting on Twitter, and he's like, hey, I might go live. You want to go live? And I was like, yeah, sure. Send me a link. So he sends the link, and we're just kind of chatting back and forth. And we started talking about Steve and Zip, and he's like, oh, I'll shoot the link out to them and see if they want to jump on. So they jump on. We never go live. We started maybe at 9:00 that night, and we went till about 3:00 that morning, just shooting the breeze, and connected really well. And it was like, wow, we should actually do this and make a show of it, because it just flowed really well, and we kind of hit it off really well. So yeah, that's kind of how it all started. But I
love it. That's so cool.
It was literally just, to be honest, it was through Resort TV 1's kind of community that they developed. And, I owe a lot of credit to them, because, they put a lot of this together and put a lot of us people together. And it's just amazing.
I love them so much. I was on their stream yesterday, it was yesterday. And somebody said something to Josh. I didn't even see what it was, but he got a little agitated, and I didn't even know what the guy said. And I am not as nice as you. I am not as nice as Josh. And I wanted to hit the guy in the head. I didn't even know what he said. It was so nice. It was nice.
Yeah.
And they've done all of this. I'm not sure what we'd be doing right now, but I know it would be different.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah. I mean, just what they've done. And then of course, Dean at the live place. I mean, just putting all this stuff together for everybody
right here on this show next week.
Yeah, that's huge. I mean, he is what he does.
More than what?
Oh yeah. What he does to promote all of us is insane. And you can't ask for a better group of people for sure to get things rolling. And this is just so fun. I love doing this stuff. So
let me say hi to some people in chat because I haven't yet. Jamie's Disney Kingdom first in the house. Zip in the house. I think we will see.
Who's Zip?
Zip. We'll find out here in about 55 minutes. Practically perfect part hopping. The Shep family. I heard of them. Bobby World. Dances with Goofy. At least one troll that we've already slammed. He thought I was ugly. That broke my heart. Russell's World. Dances with Goofy. Rachel. Oh man, there's so many. Thank you guys so much for being here. Cargo, Captain Akron, Stacy, Pirate Princess Red, Disney Life for Me, The Atypical Hustlers, The Lynn Project. I was on her premiere this morning. It was greatness. If I miss you, please don't take it personally. Disney Fanatics in the house. Kay Atwood in the house. AJC Amy's in the house. D, I think I said hello to, but I'll say hello again. Jack Twaddle in the house. Kay, I probably said hello to. Meg, hello. How are you, my friend? Miguel's in the house. Lori Carlson's in the house. Wow, you guys are making me happy. Blue Nose is in the house. Pete McDevitt, I had a great talk with him today. How are you, buddy? Glad you're here. I'm probably missing people. I'm trying to get back down so I don't be rude to Ryan.
No, it's all. There's 40 plus people in here, man.
It's going to take me a minute. I need Steve is way better at this than me.
That's why I do it. I mean, every time if I start, I'm like, nope, ain't going to happen. Steve, take it away, buddy.
We got to figure out a way to make it not move because then I know I'm missing people. Dukes in Disney in the house. I just subscribed to you guys today, I think. How are you? So glad you're here. Brandy and Dave, or Brandy or Dave. Brandy, I see hearts. How are you, my darling? I hear you giggling in my head right now. Sumerian TV, that's fun to say. How are you? Lorraine in the house. Oh my gosh, this is making me happy, and I feel like I'm being rude to Shep. Carter's in the house. Christy's corner in the house. If I miss you.
It takes us like a half hour to get through intros.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's harder when, I don't mind it taking you guys a while. It bugs me when it's me. More sunshine. What's going on, my friend? Saraya, what a fun name to say. I love that one. Lorraine in the house. I'm pretty sure I'm caught up.
Awesome. So yeah, this is great. Thank you guys so much all for being here tonight to hang out.
Bring a this and that guy on, and you're going to get people. I'm not.
You're almost at 50 now.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Don't leave anywhere. So awesome. When did you discover that Diz and That was a thing that was going to go beyond you four just talking to each other? Like how long did it take you to realize that you guys are going to be rock stars?
Well, I wouldn't say that. We're
I
still.
Just did.
I know. We're honestly like we the reason why we started this was we had a really, really good time hanging out, and we thought maybe, hey, you know what? Maybe people would enjoy it. And to be perfectly honest, we are just so glad that we have people show up every Wednesday and actually can, I don't know, laugh, I guess, once in a while. I mean, it's actually just a blessing to really be able to do something like this. And we really have no expectation. We're hoping to go in a direction that can help a lot of people, and not us. We want to do, we've already mentioned a few times with the Beverly Challenge and stuff. We're going to do something charity wise with that. And, that's kind of our kind of
angle. I might have to ask you a question about that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, that's not all the details have been cause we're still working with a couple different charities trying to get things figured out, but that's kind of the avenue we want to go with this, where, we want, I'm pretty sure most of us, between the four of us, we're not going to make a living at this. We're not going to try to make a living at this. This is something we just enjoy doing and love hanging out. And the best part is I love seeing all these people in the chat.
I know.
I love watching them interact. Like that makes my day, really.
That's so true. When I first started to do this and other live streams, I felt guilt, and I don't feel guilt that much, but I felt guilt like, oh, I hope they don't think I'm ignoring them. But then when I'm in other people's streams, when I'm in your stream, it's two different things. It's hearing and watching. Yeah, you guys especially, but it's also interacting with your friends or your new friends. I mean, there's people in here that I just met today. There's at least two that I know.
Yep.
And again, I'm not saying all the names now, just to be respectful to Ryan. But thank you guys so much for being here. It's pretty cool. Like I'm going to tell you really quick. I want this to be about you, but when I first started to live stream, I didn't think I would like it. I thought it was kind of dumb. I saw other people's live streams, and most of them I thought were dumb. And then I found the Disney community. And I mean, because it was like, hey, subscribe to me and I'll subscribe to you. And I'm like, what is? First of all, that's just a number. Who cares? Like, if your goal is to get people to watch your stuff, if they're the shoe tying club, they're not going to like my content, right?
Right. So, right. You got to make it. Yeah, you got to relate. You got to relate with people who relate with what you're doing and enjoy what you're doing.
Or
So that's the important.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know,
but the interaction, man, I kind of fell in love with it. And you guys, again, the truth is the truth. You guys are so engaging and so welcoming. Like, I can tell you that how many people in the chat? There's 50 people in this chat who are either just meeting you or already feel like you're a good friend. And I bet you've met one of them in person.
Yeah. You know, like, I don't know. See if I can scroll through real quick. Probably not. Like, I haven't even met Dave. I met Zip. I know Zip's got a couple things going on right now. His wife's away, and I know he's got PJ tonight. So, but I think he's in and out until he comes on at 10. I haven't even met Dave yet. I haven't met Steve yet. I met Donna when I was down in Disney. I met Samantha. Nice. I met Jenna and Dale, and I met Corey. You know, I hung out with Corey one night. And then, of course, I'm going with Corey to D23, which is going to be awesome.
I totally don't get jealous, but I'm a little jealous of that.
I'm jealous of myself.
I love that.
Yeah, when he reached out, I was like, hey, I know you're going to Disney on the 27th or 28th. He's like, what are you doing the weekend before? And I'm like, what do you got in mind? So it worked out mint. So
that is awesome. Well, he's so great. Like,
he is such a genuine dude. I mean, his
vlogs are pro.
He does an awesome
camera's
job.
Clearly awesome. He's clearly awesome. His edits, his transitions. I don't know if you're in the chat, buddy, but I'm a fan. But
he's awesome.
But the engagement, though, the engagement that chat provides in a stream that I didn't really understand until I started doing it. You guys, I mean, are crushing it. It took me a while. Like, I think I know what all four of you do for a living. No, that's not true. I don't. But I know that you dealt with the public, or certainly if you didn't, you would be good at it, because you guys are just so, it's not just friendly. I want to say friendly, but I think the word is engaging. You guys are, you make people want to be your friend. And I mean, you know that, right? You see that. I remember once in a stream you were talking about, I didn't think anybody would think I'm funny. Dude, you're funny. Everybody knows you're funny. You must know you're funny.
No, I'm blushing.
Look at
I'm blushing.
That would happen. Dang. Let's say hi to people in the chat. Oh my gosh, I love your stuff. Welcome in. Pepper Tree's in here. I think I saw Midlife Vibes in here. So many people popping in. You're making my day, guys. Again, if I didn't say hi, please don't take it personally. So let's talk about the Beverly Challenge.
Just go share this out. I mean, I think I saw 60 at one point. So I mean, this is awesome, man.
Makes my day.
So that is huge. I love it.
Yaga Chronicles. They'll be on. I don't know what their date is. They're coming up here soon. Beverly Challenge.
You got Josh and Jen in a couple weeks.
Next week. No, Dean from the Live Place.
Yeah, Dean's next week, and then a couple weeks.
Josh, the 25th. I think I don't get Jenna. I think she's rudely doing some vacation thing with totally
unbelievable.
She's great though too. I love them so much. But Beverly,
I'll try to watch it from Cali, but
I'll be watching what you're doing. You know what I will not do that week? Any work.
Yeah. I know. I pretty much have stopped doing any work right now. I'm like, all right. I got 2 weeks. I got 2 weeks. How am I going to make it another 2 weeks? So
it doesn't go fast except for when you're leaving, right? But anyway, so Beverly Challenge. I have to talk to you about it. Whose brainchild was this? I think I know the answer. Even if I'm right, I know chat doesn't know. How did this craziness come about? And is there anyone at Walt Disney World who does not believe they're going to be participating in it?
You know what? So, I mean, I don't know who the exact person threw it out there, but I'm pretty sure it was me and Steve. But you know, I mean, it's a thing. It's always been a thing. People do the Beverly Challenge. They do whatever. And, you know, Dan and Corey have they did 10 shots on camera once.
Yep. I saw that.
They did it live. And then I think Dan did another vlog with it. So he is the quote unquote reigning champ. I don't know how that happened.
So that other reigning champ has not been talked about as much lately. Is that not a thing?
Well, so, you know, we decide we're going to go in there and hammer that, and we're going to just do 30, 40, whatever. And then we just threw out a number 50. Like, yeah, we're going to do 50. So I think we were chatting on live somewhere. I don't even know what stream it was, if it was ours or whatever, but somebody, I think it was Nick from Magical News Live, found the kid. What the heck's his name? I forget what his name is, but he did like 57 on camera.
Yeah, I mean, you told me, but I didn't know.
Yeah, I forget what his name is. If someone remembers in the chat, throw it in there. But anyway, so
didn't Rob go out and get him?
So he blasted him on Twitter, and he came out. And
is there anybody Rob doesn't know? My goodness,
dude, he makes magic happen, because
he does. Talking about Rob.
We were shocked. He reached out. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm in." And we're like, "Dude, those shots were horrible." I mean, when you get a traditional, the actual cup from Beverly or the Club Cool, it's a 4-ounce cup, and it overflows, And of course, he had like the souvenir cup, so we were trash talking that it was probably only like an ounce or two, And who knows? I'm not going to say here nor there, but I'm sure it really wasn't 57. But anyway, we decide that if it's official, we're going to hit 60. And then from there, just kind of, I don't know what happened from there.
People actually in the challenge.
Yeah, I think we have like 15 people that we have written in somewhere somehow. I don't even know who they are.
Right, and then
it's
where people are like, "I'll be in it." And I'm thinking, they don't. I've been in there. It's not that big. Yeah.
So I mean, we're not going to do it at Club Cool.
Yeah, I've heard.
So
I didn't know if you want to say that. So
I'm not sure the venue. Yeah, I mean that's not a secret. There's no way we're going to do it in there. Plus, we don't want to cause a disturbance with Disney too. But
Midlife Five super chat from Midlife Vibes. Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness, awesome.
Midlife Vibes was on a few weeks ago. They're great. They're out in Disneyland. Thanks for providing all the content from my home park, and thanks for the super chat, man. Really appreciate that. It means a lot.
It's awesome.
So I don't want to ask anything that. Have you already told Disney you're doing this, or wherever you're doing it? I mean, do they know? Because
Sure.
That's what I thought.
No. I mean, so one of the organizations we're working with does deal directly with them. So,
good.
And like I said, I don't want to say who it is because we're still we're still working out details and nothing's 100% yet. But essentially, we have a couple options of how and when it's going to happen, and it's just a matter of getting it. So we'll figure it out. I mean, Disney
Fanatic says you reach out to the Guinness Book of World Records. I think you should reach out to Disney, and I think get you guys on the Disney Parks blog or something, man.
Yeah, I don't know. They'd go back and watch some of our stuff, and they're like, "Yeah, we want nothing to do. We want nothing to do with these guys. Nothing at all." So.
Well, I love it. So I've heard from at least 2 of you very clearly, and all 4 of you at different times, who everyone thinks is the winner. But with them not in the chat to defend their honor, why will you be the Beverly champion?
That's simple. Because I'll win.
I don't
need to sugarcoat this. I don't need to go in a long speech about how and why I'm going to win. It's very, very simple. I'm going to win. There's just no way around it. So, they can say what they want, but at the end of the day,
go ahead.
No, I like I said, I don't want a long drawn out thing here like I'm doing right now. They're all going to watch it, and they know I'm talking about them. Yes, you're all losers.
Oh, hey,
there can be only one.
That's right.
And
if you guys end in a tie, you cannot end in a tie. Pete McDevitt, super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. I love you to death. I will double this if Abe comes on. Triple of Abe and PJ, and officially Shep has predicted finals. We might have an opportunity later in the stream, so stick around, buddy.
I can tell you that Abe right now is currently looks like he might be sleeping. Brynn is still awake. My wife, she went off to a concert tonight. God bless her, because she needs as much time as she can get away, because she literally is with the kids 24/7 while I do all kinds of crazy stuff like work and do this. So
I married you, so well done, my friend.
Yeah, so she went off to a concert. I had the 4 of them. Of course, I had I did that quick little stream earlier, so my whole family was there. My mom, my dad, my sister, my niece.
You look like you had like the family reunion going.
Yeah, it was crazy, and that's typical. Me with a 5 and a 3-year-old and infant twins at nighttime would be
a video I would watch.
It would just be bad. It would just be bad. So I'm like, hon, go to the concert. Mom, Kelly, my sister, what are you guys doing?
Well, so that's a good segue to your shopping skills. So I think that the last time you went to Walt Disney World, you had to do a little shopping because of this very thing.
Yeah, probably.
You don't even hear. So I am also married to an awesome angel who does amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And every now and then I screw stuff up too, because I have no idea what's going on. Hey, Alana, what's going on? So glad you're here. Anyway, your stream that night, I think you were outside of the Trader Sam's.
Oh yeah, the monsoon.
Yeah, I remember. talk about that if you want. I was cracking up that night. Oh my god.
Oh, it's just really fun because we were all sitting there having dinner, and it was like the demons of Florida opened up and just destroyed everything. But of course, they ran inside, and I was like, "Hey, I'm actually kind of dry." I was the only seat in this whole like little tiny umbrella that wasn't getting wet. So I was like, I'm gonna stay out here. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm gonna stream this. Why wouldn't I? So I just threw it up and started streaming it, and it was fun. But,
hey Alan, what's going on? Hey Rock and Robin, what's going on?
Yeah, so I
know I'm way behind in chat, guys, but thank you so much for being here.
The two babies I was able to get to bed quick. They go wicked easy.
Wicked easy.
But the two older ones, you know, of course, with my mom and sister, they're like, we're going to have ice cream. And I have an ice cream place like a mile down the road. So they went down and got ice cream. They were having ice cream at about 7:30. I'm like, yep, they're not going to bed tonight. So I think my son is sleeping. But currently my daughter is like dancing on her bed. So pretty,
if you gotta go. I can. Yeah.
No, she's as long as she doesn't open the door, she's good.
She's wearing her helmet. Yeah. I have.
She's watching Barbie. She likes Barbie. So yeah, it's all good.
I have 4 daughters, and hey, Hughes and Brews in the house. What's going on? Yeah. So Hughes and Brews wants to know, are you from Massachusetts? So
I am.
And so is Zip.
Yep.
Which is crazy. Like it's a big country. What are the odds?
I know. Seriously. And literally an hour away.
That's crazy. Well, I saw your video. I rewatched it today, actually. You guys meeting.
Yeah. Zip did an awesome job on that video.
Who was that chasing a ball in the middle of the woods? I think he looked a lot like you. What was that about? Yeah.
No.
Nope. Sure?
No. Well, all right. The truth comes out. Zip shanked one in the woods, and he's too afraid to go in the woods. So I said, hey, I'll go find your ball for you. So, you know, it was, I just felt bad. You know, he was shanking him in the woods all day. So I was like, dude,
for his ball. For him.
Yeah, I figured, what the heck? And Steve's here. What's up, buddy?
I don't think I believe you.
I do. I believe me.
I mean, that's all that counts, I'm sure.
I believe me all day. So, and it looks like Zip's not listening right now, so he can't defend himself.
No. Oh,
I see him. Oh, he heard me.
Captain Nate running else too. So you guys are so open on the streams and you talk a lot. What do you think these people who are in the chat, who hopefully some of them are here, most of them are here because they already love you. There's no doubt about that. But hopefully some of them are getting to know you. What do you think those who know you well don't know about you that you want them to know?
Oh man, that was a tricky question.
That was a long question. I didn't mean it to be.
I'm like confused.
Yeah.
So the people that know me, I don't. What? Repeat the question, please.
What do people not know yet about Shep that will come out? So you might as well tell them now.
Okay. Let's see. I'm very cuddly. I like long walks on the beach.
I'm not going to cuddle you when I'm here.
I like long walks on the beach. I don't know. I try for the most part to put everything on the table. I mean, I don't think there's too much.
Hey, Raphael, what's going on?
Yeah,
well,
R. Johns, what up?
No, anything that we don't already know.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of leave an open book, so I'm sure some stuff that I don't even know about me will come out about me at some point, because that's usually what happens.
Well, that's fair. That's totally
yeah, but you know what? Anyone has questions, I gladly answer them, and you know, I pretty much. I'm an open book. I show the kids all the time, and you know, some people are like, how can you show your kids? And I'm like, well, hey, you know what? If someone's gonna come to my house, good luck. You know, I don't. It's not.
So that's funny. I've got 4 daughters and a wife, and hey, Raphael wants to know about Crocs. Yeah, we'll talk about Crocs. I don't know. I'm a little arrogant with that. Yeah, I'm not that nice of a guy. You're not coming through me, buddy. I live in Texas.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a super nice guy, but when it comes to my family, obviously, I'll. You know, I'm not.
I work with the public. I think you work with the public a little bit, and. Yep. I've had to deal with. I'm not worried about it. That said, the world is nuts right now. So I mean, we should all be. I'm not going to put my address out there. I've talked to some of our friends, and there's weirdos. There's weirdos.
Right. I mean, to be perfectly honest with you, I mean, so one thing I haven't really told anybody is Ryan and Shep or Shepherd is not my real name. So that's just a screen name, a cover, big cover up.
Probably smart.
Yeah, it's a big cover up. My real name is Fred MacGyver.
I had a couple other names in my head I expected you to say.
No, Fred MacGyver is my real name.
Nice.
Yeah, it's weird that it's weird that my last name is MacGyver because it was worked out awesome because he is a very talented person. So worked out great.
Let's talk Disney. When did you
Yes.
start to love Disney? As a kid, as an adult?
I'll tell you.
Yeah. Who or what did it?
So I think my first ever trip was like 84, 85. And I was like maybe 2 or 3 at the time. I was born in 82. So I can kind of get some mental pictures of kind of us being there as a kid. Not much, obviously, but the first time I remember we went in 1995. And my dad will attest to this all day, every day. That definitely kind of hit it home for me. We had an awesome trip. We didn't go much as a family. We only went there.
Walt Disney World, right? Silly question, probably, but Walt Disney World.
Yes. Yep. This is my first time to Disneyland will be in a couple of weeks. So,
okay.
We went in the early 80s, like I said, and then the next time we went was 95. And then that was the only actual time we went as a family, just because like my sister was a big soccer player, and we were always doing stuff for her. I played hockey. I raced dirt bikes. So we were just busy all the time. We just never, not that we couldn't, we always wanted to. It just, our schedules were crazy. So I didn't go again until it was like 2004 when I was a senior in college, and I was dating my wife at the time. Well, my wife now, but we were dating at the time, if that makes sense. I don't have multiple wives. That'd be just weird.
Well, maybe, whatever.
And we went down for my spring break, stayed off property, but right next to downtown Disney. So we could just walk the mile to downtown Disney and take the buses from there. Nice. And that was an awesome trip. And it just brought everything right back to me. So we went again in 2007 where I got engaged.
Nice.
Talked to like a Disney planner and did that whole weird Disney wedding planning people stuff.
Wow.
But they did an awesome job. They pre-planned a bunch of stuff. We went to the Rainforest Cafe down in Disney Springs, hopped on a boat over to the French Quarter, took a horse and buggy ride all through there. They stopped in the garden, and the driver gave me like a bouquet of flowers, and I was able to sneak the ring in it and did the whole spiel. And so we got engaged in 2007 there. We got married in 2008, and we went back in the fall with 2 other couples, some other friends, and then went back in 2012 with my whole family for the first time since 95. We didn't have kids yet. My sister had 2, only has 2, but had her 2. And then we went back and I did a Disney cruise with me, Jenny, and we had our first at the time. We did one in 2015. We did a Disney cruise. 2016, we went to the park, just the 3 of us. No, 4 of us. We had Brynn at the time. 2017, we went with my family again, with all of us. And then 2019, we took her parents because her parents had never come with us, and her sister too. So, and of course, we had the twins with us, and it was mad. It was crazy.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So, I mean, we've gone like maybe 9 or 10 times in the last 10 years, whatever, 20 years, I guess.
When did you become DVC?
Just last summer, about a year ago right now. Yeah.
You remember that now.
Yep. And that was the best thing. I mean, I plan on doing a series, like a vlog series, probably over a few episodes. Just explain it because, like, it's kind of confusing for people.
It is. I got invited on that stream that you were on. I'm like, don't invite me. I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I don't even pay the bill. I just know when the bill comes. Like,
it comes out of the bank.
Yeah.
But
right.
yeah, there's so much stuff, and it can be very intimidating to a lot of people. But I think it's one of the best things I ever did. And like I said, I'll do some kind of vlog series in the next month or so, kind of explaining all that stuff. But
I love it. I'll be watching. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
So favorite Disney memory?
I mean, I'd be getting kicked out of the house if I didn't say this. Of course, when we got engaged in 2007. So
I feel like you screwed up every anniversary right from the get-go. If you did it that well to get,
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean that, it was so crazy that like we stayed at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Nice. And like they went as far as putting like rose petals all down the hallway.
Oh my goodness.
All over the place. They did like a cheese and cracker plate, like a bottle of wine, a chocolate plate. It was crazy. So yeah, ever since then it's been just going downhill for me. Yeah. She's like, so what what was that? Just to get me hooked on or something? Like whatever happened to that guy? And I'm like, what do you mean?
I ran out of money, honey.
I take you places sometimes. So
now, hey, I love live music. Oh, gallantly streaming, Alan. Thank you so much.
Alan, so much, buddy. That's awesome.
Has Shep considered shock therapy?
I actually did once or twice. I actually did it. It didn't work.
On purpose?
Apparently. Yeah, it never worked.
You're in construction. I'm guessing it might happen whether you wanted to or not.
Well, yeah, whack my head with hammers all the time. Don't ask me about those instances because
you don't remember.
It doesn't seem like it's physically possible to actually hit yourself in the head with a hammer. I've done it multiple times, and it's
don't do that.
Yeah, it's
so
silly.
Who's she seeing in concert? I love live music.
So yeah, she went with her two best friends. They went to see Nelly. Nelly. It's that girl band. Same time area.
Girls.
That was TLC, maybe.
Oh, something about waterfall.
Yeah, I think it was TLC, and I know one of them is passed, but I think they fill it in or something.
Isn't one of them the one that blew up a wide receiver's house or something?
What's that?
Isn't one of the members of that band in jail for blowing up a house of her NFL?
Very well could be.
I don't know their music, but I'm pretty sure that I don't know. Some useless.
Oh, she said Flo Rida was also there.
Oh,
so it's all like late '90s, early 2000 people that they went and saw.
Okay, so. Disney Nerd Herder says, "Yup, Left Eye." I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
I don't think that was what her mom named her, but I'm pretty sure that's the girl who tried to blow up and succeeded. She burned up all his sneakers in a bathtub. And
then I think she passed in a plane crash or something.
I mean,
I think that was her.
If it burns down my house, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna. We won't have that. Zip coming on in a couple minutes. Thank you so much, buddy. Jeff, can you give this $5 to Shep for golf balls? He lost all his in the woods. I love that.
Hey, listen, Zip. If that's what you call yourself, I'm disappointed. Yeah. It was you that lost all the golf balls.
I do remember you picked it up and then you wouldn't show it, and you said, I don't know, I think it was Bridge, and you wouldn't let anybody see. So I don't know. Pretty sure I'm on his side on this one.
All right, I lost a couple.
You did have a good swing. You both had good swing. Whoever I saw swinging, I'm assuming it was both of you. You both looked like you knew what you were doing. Those sticks weren't rentals.
Yeah, I mean, I usually shoot in like the low 90s. High 80s, low 90s on a good day. I think I was like around a 97 or 98 on that day. It was just a bad day but I play like twice a year. So
yeah, I haven't played since I moved out to Texas. I haven't played. I run a nonprofit, and we have golf tournaments. We actually have one in 2 weeks. So when I'm on the golf course, I'm working and sweating, and I just haven't played since I moved out here. But well, let's have a little golf talk. Nicest course you've ever played?
Yep. Oh, me.
I mean, you could ask me, but that's boring.
I played at the TPC out in Scottsdale.
Nice. I love Scottsdale. I've not played. I played courses in Scottsdale. I've not played that one. That's nice.
I played that, and then I played another one just outside of Scottsdale, like Waco or something like that. Waco something or
say it again.
Waco or I don't know. I think it's like.
Don't forget where you're at, Donna Jaworski. Thank you so much. You're doing an awesome job.
Oh my goodness, Donna.
Samantha wanted me to let Shep know she's Abe's biggest fan.
Yes.
He's got a fan club. Don't forget where you were in your story. Thank you so much, Don. It means a lot. I love you to death. Appreciate you. You're the best. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, he's got a channel, but he doesn't have a channel. Go subscribe to my channel that I don't have. Right? That's what he said?
Yeah, well, so I've actually we filmed quite a bit of stuff. I have a lot of stuff ready to go. I haven't edited anything because I just never have time to do that actual editing part. But he's all excited. Like all he does is watch like YouTube stuff. So he has it down pat, subscribe to my channel, hit the thumbs up. I don't even know what to say. And he's sitting there saying it.
Those balloons are for you. And his face lit up and then it was over.
He loved it. He loved it. And literally all day, every day. Can we film a vlog? Can we film a vlog? Or can we go live? And I'm like, oh my goodness, kid. Like, you're worse than I am. So no, I'm super excited. I'm hoping to get his thing going. We definitely want to get back. It won't be before I go, but when I get back from Cali and in Florida, I'll have some time. Yeah, definitely balloons for Pat too. Love it.
So you're going to D23 When? Next week? I should know when it is, and I don't.
So August 23rd.
What are you most excited about that?
Oh, honestly, just to hang out with Corey. It's going to be a lot of fun, just hanging out, and then the big day Sunday. I mean, just to see the whole expo will be really cool. But Sunday is going to be a huge day, especially after Universal announced their big thing a couple weeks ago there. So I want to see what
I'm going to be there. Like I was joking earlier, but not really. Like that week during work.
Yeah.
I'll be working with the face in my phone because I mean last time was amazing. It's every 2 years, right? Last time was amazing, and I can't wait, and I'm not even going. So there you go. Yeah,
it's great. The whole thing's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of people there. Can't wait to meet quite a few of you guys. I know there's some people like PTV is going to be out there kicking around too. I think D&G Explorer is going to be there. Jim, More Sunshine Please, is going to be there. Bob and Ashley, I think, are going maybe. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Get to see some people.
Those are some great channels you just mentioned too.
Yeah, amazing people, absolutely. And we're gonna hit Disneyland up a few. We'll probably hit it up a few nights. We got like 3-day passes.
Nice.
So we're gonna hit it up a few nights, catch some fireworks shows.
You'll get it.
And Monday is gonna be the big day. Monday we're gonna hit GE.
Nice.
So I'm super excited about that. Like, I'll be able to see Disneyland, Galaxy's Edge, and then Florida like 3 days later. So I'm so pumped for that.
Well, and then so let's go to that. So I know you're going to meet up with a bunch of people that you haven't met yet. I know you're excited about Galaxy's Edge. What's the one thing that you're most excited to see, to do, to be at? Whatever. Is it the Beverly Challenge? What is it?
To meet everybody.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, like to put faces on names. Just to hang out, have a good time. You're going to be there, aren't you?
Yep. I'll be there 17 days from now. The 28th, I'll be at Wilderness Lodge. 29th, I'll be in line, at least, for Galaxy's Edge. 30th, Food and Wine. 31st, Magic Kingdom. And then...
Done. So are you staying there the whole time?
Only one night at the Wilderness Lodge. And the other night, I'm staying with another buddy at another hotel. I don't even know what hotel.
Okay.
Mr. Gonzo, I don't know. Gonzo might be here. I think he's in there. Mr. Gonzo PR and I are hanging out. And he's got... it's his plans.
So I'm just super excited to see everybody, and it's going to be. It was a tough trip in June because I don't recommend bringing 6-month-old twins to Disney.
Yeah,
it's not too conducive for
rest,
anything really. So, but no, I mean it was still a lot of fun. But I just didn't get to do all the things and meet some of the people. So this is just going to be a really good time, and just get to hang out with everybody. I think it's just going to be so fun, and it'll be to the point where Disney's like, all right, guys, you guys are too big of a crowd. Just, I can't wait for them to tell me that. I'm like, okay, we're all going to go to the boardwalk. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. So I knew that would be your answer. So I'm going to re-ask it. Outside of meeting everybody, what park? Hey, Jenna, Resort TV, one in the house. So
Jenna, what's up?
We were talking about you. Love you to death. What part of the park, what thing at Food and Wine, what thing at Galaxy's Edge, what specific thing outside of meeting the peeps have you done that you can't wait to do again, or that maybe you've never done? Well, that's going to kind of be my next question, but
I have never done Flight of Passage.
I haven't either.
So I think in 2017, because it wasn't open yet, 2017 when we went as a family, Abe was like maybe 3 and Brynn was a year and a half. So Abe was 2 and she was a year and a half. Whatever it is. Anyway, so the fast pass time we had fell right in the middle of the day, and we had to bring the kids back and do a little nap time because they were starting to get a little crazy. So I missed it. So bummed. Super excited about that. Everyone just talks it up, and like, I don't know. I feel like it has to be as good as people say it is. And I just can't wait to do it. I'm actually going to I'm going to make some kind of rig with GoPros all the way around me so I can see my expressions as I do it. People say they're going to do it, but I want to do it first to myself. So I'm going to make some weird contraption with these arms with GoPros. No
one is shocked to hear this. We all love it. But no one is shocked.
Yeah. So I think that's my number one thing.
So that leads me into the next question. What is the one bucket list? And you can't say, what you just said. What's your bucket list item? Like Jenna's in the chat. She just went to Club 33. My answer would be, I want to be the CEO of Disney. But outside of that, I'd love to spend a couple hours in Club 33. What's your Disney bucket list item?
That's a tough one.
You know what's a tough one is watching a video of Club 33 that I don't have an invite for. I loved your video, and I talked to PTV. I know you're buddies with them too. They've been a couple times. Yeah, there you go. They're in the chat right now.
Yeah, they love it.
I love Club 33, and I've just seen it from on the ground. I will be in there someday. I just hope I don't get arrested. But
I think it would be pretty cool to sleep up in the castle.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean that like suite or whatever they have up there.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be kind of neat. I think that'd be a good bucket list thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, Club 33 would be awesome. But I don't know. I think a rarer thing for me would be staying up there.
Yeah,
I mean, not that I would ever get in a Club 33, but I feel like the chances of that versus staying up there.
You're right. I mean,
you're most likely.
It, right?
Yeah, that's not going to happen. What is that like? One night's like 16 G's or 20 G's.
I don't think they tell it. Like, I might be wrong, but I believe you have to.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like for nonprofits and stuff like that.
For like super celebrities.
Yeah, well, probably that too. Yeah. Favorite Disney character and why?
That's a tough one because I got to pick two. I love Aladdin and I love Flynn Rider. So Aladdin, I feel like I can relate to because I'm a street rat, and I'm a street rat, and I have a monkey as a friend. I live in a desert.
You live in a desert.
I found a little thing. I have a genie, so I feel like I can really relate to Aladdin more so than anybody else. There's not too many people that have cool little genies kicking around. So
yeah, I mean that's hard to find.
Yeah, and
I'll be nice to you now that I know that.
He's a good dude.
It's good to hear.
And then Flynn Rider, I'd say is would be number 2 for me because he's just a fun, cool guy. I mean, I feel like we'd be best friends. If he was in real life, I think we'd be best friends and we could have some fun.
Are they both thieves?
Is that the recurring theme here?
Just asking. I'm not sure.
Nope.
I interviewed.
They're both very good, honest people.
I was talking to Dean from the Live Place earlier today. He'll be on next week, and he asked me about some questions. And I used to interview a lot of people, young people and old people, people getting back in the workforce. People, doesn't matter, who cares. And I like to ask questions, like I'll ask. So tell me 3 people you want to have dinner with, and usually 2 of the 3 or all 3 have a commonality. Yeah,
they're all criminals. So you're telling me you like criminals, Shep?
I don't know where I was going. So let's ask that. So 3 Disney celebs, not characters, celebs to have dinner with. Who would it be?
All right. It's got to be Johnny Depp.
Ooh, good one.
Yeah. I love him in Pirates. Yeah. He's good. The Rock. I think The Rock plays an awesome Maui, and the Jungle Cruise, what comes out next summer? Can't wait for that. That'll be good.
That will be good.
And I don't know. I'm like at a loss for words of who else that would be fun to hang out with. I think Mary Poppins, the old one. What's her name?
The actress?
The original.
Julie Andrews. Boy.
Julie Andrews. Yeah, she's dope.
I want to see Judy Garland. Judy Garland popped my head. I'm like, no, not Judy Garland.
Yeah, I'd like to hang out with her. I feel like she's cool.
I think with Johnny Depp and The Rock, you wouldn't hear from her at all. I think the other 2 would be yakking it up.
Well, then Dick Van Dyke.
Ooh, I love that one. That's a good one.
Yeah, so I'll take him as the alternate for her because, we can jump into paintings and stuff. That would be cool.
Are you a character meetup kind of guy?
Like what? Go to different character things?
Meet Mary Poppins and Bert?
I really haven't done much, but I want to. I think it'd be fun. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if I go meet them, I'm going to just want to be them. And I'll just be like, so can I be the next, can I be a guy?
So there you go. So if you were a Disney character in the parks, who would it be and why?
Ooh. All right. Let's see. For me, I'm going to go with, I like Pluto.
Ooh.
Yeah. And that's, for me, Pluto was one of my favorite characters growing up. Just being Mickey's dog and being a loyal little friend guy person. Yeah. But when we did the Disney cruise, my son was not 2 yet. He was just under 2. And Have you done a Disney cruise yet?
My wife is trying to talk me into one right now, and Raphael and Alana, who were in the chat, may still be, are also trying to talk me into one. So no,
I'll
not
tell
yet.
you.
It looks
I'll
like
tell
the
you,
mall to me. It looks like I'm going to drive around in the mall and I can't leave with. So I don't know.
It is amazing. The character interactions are so fun because they just kind of, I don't know, I guess it's more like what you would consider Disneyland is. They kind of roam around a little bit more.
Mhm.
You do have specific times and stuff, but like if they're just strolling through, like we were out on the running deck and Pluto came out and it was just us out there. And he spent about a half hour with my son just playing.
That's
And
awesome.
Abe couldn't, he was not even 2 yet. So he couldn't talk too well, but could interact. And just what Pluto did was amazing. And that's something I feel like I would do. And that just made me want to be Pluto. So
well, I don't know if she's still in the chat or he. Alana and Raphael Zingano were both in the chat earlier. I know they've got a Disney YouTuber cruise planned.
that'd be awesome.
2021. I got some information from her. I haven't followed up. I need to, but and I'm saying that because you just mentioned it, and I know we talked. I think it was one of those Google Hangouts where we weren't in front of other people, but it might be really fun. If a bunch of Disney YouTubers were going somewhere, I might.
It would be, it'll just be a blast, And I think, I don't know, once we all meet up in August and see how crazy this is going to be, how much fun we're going to have. And looks like Jenna's heading out too. Jenna, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, just sending her a message. Thank you so much.
And I think just once we all get together and realize how crazy and fun we are going to be together, it's just going to come into, I think it's going to become a annual type of daily thing. And whether it's, I can't believe she's still up. What a crazy kid. I don't know where she came from.
Yeah, right.
No clue. I don't know. Whether we all go back to Disney World, Disneyland, take a cruise, I don't care what we do, but I think this is just going to be such a fun time, and I just love the connections that we've made. So
it's funny you say that. I'm a huge goals guy. I'm a huge nerd. I like winning. I like winning a whole lot.
Well, I hate winning. I just win all the time.
But I'm changing my goals, my life goals, my business goals, all this, because of all of you people, because I'm going to need to go to Disney more. It's not, hey, whatever. It's not what normal people would say are life goals. Now it's, I need more DVC points. I need to go more. I just need to go more. So it is what it is. But I guess that's
right, hold on 1 second.
Yeah, no, we're good. Do your thing. So guys, thank you so much for being here while he's doing his thing. Alan, traveling with special abilities. Greg's Disney Adventures, Sunshine Cooper. I know I missed a lot of you guys. Still got 70 in the chat. It means the world to me. Thank you so much for being here. Again, Zippity Doo Dad, Patrick from Zippity Doo Dad. Wow, 12 minutes. This has gone fast. And 9 o'clock in my time, 10 o'clock Eastern time will be the guest. Zip, if you're here, I've already sent you the invite. And you can click on that link whenever you want. And that'll send you. And I may or may not have sent 2 other links to 2 other people, but we'll talk about that at the end of Zip's Hour. And if you're around, please, well, you're welcome to come back if and when that happens, and I think it will. And I'm horrible with secrets. I don't even like secrets. I don't even want to try to keep secrets. I don't want to be a liar. It feels a little bit like lying to me. And I know I'm not that smart. Like, I think I'm smarter than the average bear, but to remember what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say, I can't do that.
Oh, yeah. I do it all the time. I have no clue what I'm supposed to say.
When people say, hey, can you keep a secret? I'm like, no, go away. Don't tell me.
Don't ever tell me something if you don't want me to share it, because I'm telling the world. But practically perfect park hopping. I have 2 homes, actually. I bought resale and I bought direct. My direct home is Old Key West and my resale is Hilton Head.
So how does that differ for anyone who doesn't know what you're talking about there? Why does it matter that one's resale and one's not? If at all?
Yeah, I mean, basically just when you buy direct, you get more perks. You kind of get all the perks that come with being DVC. I can't get into them all right now, but you can see if you go to the DVC website what you actually get. You buy your resale, you're basically buying it like, if say you're buying a used house. That's what you're doing. You're buying it from somebody else. You're not getting the full term contract, and you're not getting the perks along with it. But you're paying an astronomically cheaper price than you do pay through
So
direct.
if you have those perks already,
Mhm.
it certainly doesn't hurt you to go resale?
No, that'd be your best bet.
Yeah, that's
because you can't ever lose that once you have the perks, and once you have you're in with buying direct. Your best bet's buying all after, because and it depends though. Like if you want 50 years, then you're gonna have to buy direct or a newer resale contract, because there are still some really new contracts that sell on resale for slightly cheaper than what you buy direct. But
and so not to get into the weeds too much, but you bought a contract that someone already owned as your second contract? Question mark.
So actually, I bought.
I have one, and it's a tiny one. I want more. I don't have.
I bought 4.
Oh wow! Okay.
I bought 4 off resale.
Wow. Okay.
Off resale, and then
So
I started off small. I bought a 25. I bought a 25. Bought another 25. Or no, I bought a 25, 25, 100, and then a 25. And then
you're talking about DVC points. Right?
Yes. Yep. Contracts. Yep. Mm-hmm. Point contracts. Yep. And then once I realized all the things that you don't get by having direct, I ended up getting the minimum, which is a 75-point contract direct through them. And there's some loopholes there that make it a little bit cheaper than buying a brand new contract.
Gotcha.
And then I ended up selling one of my 25-point contracts because I figured I didn't need it, which it's amazing. I've done everything. I bought resale, bought direct, I've sold resale. So I guess I'll do that at some point, hopefully in the nearer future, a little vlog series on it.
Yeah. Well, like I said already, I'll be watching that. And you know what? I won't be the only one. Like people ask me questions all the time.
Yeah.
And I never know the answer. So people want to know this stuff. I mean, and there's whole Facebook groups and websites and this and that. And blah, blah, blah. And it's it's a whole thing.
Yeah. It's a lot of, I mean, it's cool. I mean, having the direct contract when you walk through the turnstile and you click your magic band and it glows pink instead of blue or green. It's kind of cool.
That is cool.
That's the only real important perk in the whole entire thing is your thing glows pink.
So when we first became BBC, I'm not going to waste our time right now on talking about it, but I did say this and that. Zip's paying attention. I love that. I honestly, the thing I was most obviously going and had like we prepay for our trips anyway. So it was the math, and we're like, yeah, we do this anyway. Let's do this. But for me, it was about saying that I was DVC. Like I like, it's kind of bragging. I want to own it. I don't know. It's not the most mature decision of my life, but it's true.
Oh, it's a great program, and I hate timeshares. I've always been against timeshares. My dad kind of brought me up to hate timeshares. We never had timeshares, but the way this works, it doesn't feel like a timeshare at all. The flexibility, what you can do with it is just is crazy, and that's essentially why I did it. And it's Disney, right? I mean, you can go every year if you want. You have other choices. You can go to North Carolina or one of the Carolinas. There's another resort in Florida you can stay at. You can go to Alani. There's just so many options.
Stacy Rogers thinks I'm going to miss this question. So Stacy Rogers, is it true that you are DVC, you can get a discount on your annual pass?
Yeah, you have to buy direct though. So if you buy direct, if you buy resale, you don't get the discount. But if you buy direct and you have direct through Disney DVC, you get the Florida resident discount. So
there you go.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
So this and that, you started out.
What's that?
Some crazy lunatics going live for 12 hours once a week, but not really once a week, and all this stuff. But you've moved into merch. You've got the koozies, you've got shirts, you've got a spectacular dang logo. Where'd you get the logo? Who's the artist? Because that's freaking awesome.
Someone Dave knew. Dave's like, hey, I got somebody.
You need to get a hold of me. I need a Dole Dad logo.
It was perfect. Yeah, we actually she presented us with like four different ones, and literally we all went to that one. It was just,
it's cool.
Like all 4 of them were really good, but all 4 of us were like, yes, that one, top left, and done. We did a color change because initially it was a different color. We did a quick color change. She did it in like seconds, had it back to us, and boom, that was it. And,
cool. So I will be talking to Dave hopefully before I go to bed tonight, because
whoever it is, I mean, really smart. So
that's awesome.
I could never do that. I'd be like a design.
I would love to learn that, but I don't. I mean, I don't know. That's pretty cool stuff. Like I really like digital art and digital artists. I love Disney art. I love digital art.
Yeah.
I wish I had spent some time to learn that stuff because, I mean, it's awesome. I mean, I was on Resort TV One's Spreadshirt channel today, and channel page, whatever the right way to say it is, and they have all these different offerings. I'm not looking. I'm finding the right word, and I couldn't do any of it. So I love it.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I'm wicked excited about the shirts. We have we did make up some other ones for Florida that we're gonna wear. That are just basic, just say Diz and that. Because I wasn't sure how close we'd be with the store, and it happened very fast. As soon as like we didn't think we were getting the logo back that quick. We didn't know what was gonna happen, but it was just like, wow, that's perfect. We love it. And we were able to get the site up and going. And but the other thing too is like I love like the Wick shirts, and the ones on that site are sold out right now. So I was kind of bummed about that. So I ended up just getting a bunch of shirts made up in the wicking material, especially going to be in Florida in like the hottest time of the year.
Yeah,
walk around with a cotton shirt. It's gonna be like, oh
yeah, I'm gonna probably have 3 shirts for every day. Like,
oh yeah, it's gonna be brutal.
Yeah. So we got 4 more minutes before we bring on your friend and mine, Mr. Patrick Zippity Doo Dad. Before he gets on here, I understand you think you're going to win the Beverly Challenge. What I really need to know, what I need to know badly is who you picking for the 4th slot, because that's the spot that you can't be in. Like, you can come in 3rd, nobody's going to care. You can come in 2nd, nobody's going to care. But who has to spend a whole year being the dude in last place? Who is your pick for last place?
Out of the 4 of us.
Yeah.
It's going to be Zip. He's already said it. He's already he's cowering in the corner right now. He's like, ugh.
Is he?
Hold on.
I feel like that might be a good segue. What
Time out. I'm downplaying this.
Uh-huh.
High five. What's up, brother?
Yeah. You guys can't not
every time. Like, we just don't get used to this.
Yeah, I'm not coming in last. That's for sure. I'm a winner. So I'm just downplaying it. We'll see. Time will tell.
Steve and Shep leading the way with the smack talk. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, we're gonna let them smack talk all they want, and we'll see at the end of the day who comes out victorious.
I like Shep. What were you talking about? Well, it was just simply, I don't know why. It doesn't matter, but I'm going to win, and I kind of get that. Like I kind of have that. Well, I don't know if it's my best part of my attitude, but I don't know how. But you just got to get it done. Where Steve is just like, I'm competitive, but Zip is more, just keep talking. Am I reading you right, Patrick?
Oh, you're reading me right.
Yeah.
Right in the wrong way.
That makes any sense. You guys drinks as you walk there in hopes to fill up the belly. I don't know. Like, you guys have both had Beverly. I'm quite sure it's pretty nasty stuff, but it's not like, I mean, I chew pills. And so it's not, the taste isn't going to get it. It's the Donna. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Sorry, boys, you're going down. The belt was mine. I already loved you. I love you even more now. I'm winning the great Beverly.
Donna, you're so awesome.
I can't imagine either you're going to pop back off to Donna. So here's your chance. Go ahead. Yell back.
I'm not yelling back at Donna.
In fact, I think Donna will win myself. So
yeah, I'm pulling.
I think it'll be really tight between me and Donna, but I think she'll probably pull ahead and get me. And
well, I think the challenge almost started when I was doing my pin giveaway. Remember in Epcot, and then we walked by the Beverly, and then I went back and it was closed, and then we were like, oh well, we're just gonna have to do it when we're all together. I think that's kind of where it stems from. And then
very well could have.
Then you and Steve just went crazy head to head on it, and Dave and I would just.
I'm not competitive though. I'm not competitive.
I'm super competitive, so but I don't like throwing up either. So we'll see.
Well, and so Pepper Tree needs the question for Pepper Tree is who's going to throw up first. I would ask, if you throw up, are you out? I think I'm not a rules guy, but I feel that you need to know your rules. Yeah,
we got Steve's currently in the process of laminating said rules.
I had no idea.
Officially, unofficially, I really don't know what the rules are yet. And I feel like as of right now, there's no rules.
I mean, I hate rules, but if there was no rules, I would be playing quite a bit of defense. Is there a time limit? If you throw up, you get to keep playing.
Yeah, we were talking about that actually on Friday night, and I think if you throw up, you're out. But
I agree.
I think we're gonna probably have it timed so that whether it's it's gonna be a certain amount of time you have to take, said shot.
Yeah, I mean, if you know me and you watched my Bean Boozled the other night with PJ,
I didn't, and here's why. Those things are disgusting. I can't even watch people eat them. I saw that you did it.
I forgot how bad they were. I took my, I think it was, how was it, spoiled milk? It was something. And the first bite, it was so nasty. I almost dry heaved. And I was thinking in my head, this was the worst live stream idea I've ever had. But then again, that's not Beverly. That Beverly tastes better than that. So
exactly.
I'm not worried about that.
It's 10. I don't want to take up his time.
Yeah, get out.
Over here.
If you're free in an hour, we may have a wish and a need, but I'll leave that up to you, my friend. But you were awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
I'll be as they say in duck yards, duck labs. I'll be backstage.
I like it. Well, I didn't even drop your link in. I've got it up here, but you probably already subscribed. Subscribe to this and that. Just subscribe to Shep. But Shep, we're going to see you in an hour or another time. Tell them when this and that is, in case they're not going to be here at the end. This and that is when? It's
every day, all day long,
bi-weekally.
You can literally watch a replay every day. So I'm not lying.
Actually,
yeah. No, it is Wednesdays at 9:30. We actually are going to be changing the time to 9 o'clock coming up soon. It will not be this week. It could potentially be the following week. So just keep an eye out for that. But Wednesdays, 9:30, soon to be 9. And I just love hanging out with these guys.
Wednesdays because I get home too late to go to church, but my family's there, so I got the whole night to myself.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Wednesdays I can always, almost always do Wednesday nights.
Yeah, it worked out, mint. So we're all pretty free, and I don't know, but yeah.
All right, get out of here, dude.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you having me on, and
thank you.
Double high fives.
See, I'm not a veteran. I don't know.
I just sit in the middle and go like this, and I get both of you.
I'm not smart enough for this.
All right, guys.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you so much. I love what you're doing. I love your family. I love your channel. I can't wait to fist pump you.
Yeah.
Walt Disney World here soon.
I can't wait, man. Thank you.
Thank you. See you, bud.
See you guys.
Later, Shep.
Who's this guy? Patrick, Zippity Doo Dad.
What's going on?
I'm actually mad at Steve for two things. Number one, he broke your internet last week. Number two, he asked the most important question. The most important question that I'm glad I know now.
Yeah,
I have this plan.
And
my plan was the dude with the best YouTube name in the Disney community, and I mean that.
Thank you.
Now I know. So who is this? I mean, maybe not everyone heard. Apparently, you have a coworker who's very creative. Would you mind telling the story again, even though I know the answer?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I wanted to start off by apologizing for giving you a hiccup last week. I'm hardwired in now. It shouldn't be lagging. If it does, I'll just swipe out and swipe back in.
You're golden, dude. No, sorry.
But yeah. So I wanted my story. I mean, I could segue into the story with the name. I wanted to do a YouTube channel, and just so I could have a library of all the great videos that I've taken of PJ. And if you go back and watch the very first one or two that I did, they're terrible. But I remember uploading it, and all three of us, my wife Nicole, PJ, and I, sitting on the edge of a bed watching it on YouTube on a big screen TV, going, "Wow, we're on YouTube now," because PJ's obviously obsessed with YouTube, so he was getting a kick out of it, and it was terrible, but yeah, we had a ball from the start. And I said, "Geez, I love taking videos. I didn't even know what vlogging meant, and I was like, I want to do a channel, and I want to have kind of creative name because I'm super fun. I'm never usually in a bad mood. I'm always bubbly, happy-go-lucky, blah, blah, blah. And life of the party, I was class clown in school. I'm just, that kind of guy.
I had no idea.
So, yeah, the lady at work, she knew how much I love Splash Mountain. She knew how much I love Disney. She's just like, without even like taking a day to think about it, she's like, "You should be Zippity Doo Dad." I'm like, that is priceless. I'm like, I'm definitely using that. So I looked and it wasn't out there. I figured I'm like, someone has to have that name. And sure enough, no one did. And I locked it in and super happy.
I mean, it's perfect. It tells people that you're a family guy. It tells people you're a Disney guy. That's what I was going with my name. And I mean, I didn't know what you look like. I didn't know who you were. I didn't know if you were posting videos, but I knew I would like you with that name. I don't remember when I first saw it. But that's brilliant. That's
funny you say that too, because when Steve first saw me in my picture, it wasn't the Zippity Doo Dad logo. It was actually a picture of me with my wife in Disney. I had this big beard and it was like a little gray and scruffy, but it was like, I miss it. I need to grow it back. But if Steve, he might be in the chat, and he said to Shep, he goes, I don't know if this guy's going to fit in with us. He looks kind of like a bruiser. And it's so not me. But so I had the big old beard. But so it was a great name. It was I was super psyched to get it. And I love Disney. And I have so much fun. I'm like a kid all over again with my son. I see myself in his eyes and everything he does. He writes, I'm a stat guy. When I was younger, I used to play video games, but they didn't have stats like they do now. So I would pause the game, write down, my first baseman was 1-for-1 with an RBI, and then I unpause it and play the next batter. And he does that with a lot of things, and it's so awesome to see me through his eyes. Yeah, and he didn't know I did that stuff. So to see him do it, it's just like I'm being born all over.
That's so cool. You know what? I hope I don't embarrass you, but that oozes out of you how much you love your family. And that's so, like I was saying to Ryan, it's weird. Like, I want to call him Shep. I want to call you Zip, but it's Patrick and Ryan. But
you can call me Zip.
I will. I mean, it'll be accidentally or regardless. But all four of you, excuse me, on the channel, you ooze happiness and love. And I'm not trying to be like some crazy person, but you guys love your family, you love your friends, and it's engaging. Like I said to Ryan, it's insanely engaging. It's a good segue. When did you know Diz and That was going to be a thing that's going to make you guys blow up? And by the way, you guys are in the I say so. You're in the beginning of a big mushroom cloud because you guys are insanely fun, insanely likable. But when did you know?
Yeah, and I'm going to piggyback. I was watching the whole thing with Ryan, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. So if I'm usually not that ever upset, but you'll know if I'm down and out. But I'm always happy. So Diz and That, I'm blown away. I mean, Shep told the story about how we were just hanging out one night and we were going to go live, and we didn't, and we talked till 3 a.m. It was such a connection that night, and I think I was on. So Rob Fuzz had that big pub talk with all of us on that one time. And it was hard to like talk to everybody. I think there was like 15, 20 of us on. And that was the first time I actually met Dave from Randy and Dave. And I started watching a few of his videos, and I got a kick out of it. I think it was Gigi and Dawson. They were trying to pick what elevator was going to open first. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's PJ and I. We do the same thing. So it kind of clicked with me. And I'm like, wow, I'd like to, I would love to meet these people. And then come to find out he's on Rob Fuzz's stream. And then we kind of got a little friendly through Shep, and we hung out that night, and we just gelled so good together. And we all had the same love for Disney. We all had the same personalities, and we said, geez, why don't we just click the live button next week and just, see what happens. And we didn't even have our Diz and That name that week. We called it whatever this is. If you go back and watch that stream.
I remember that. I remember you guys having you had like 12 different names, if I remember.
We had so many different names, and we started out on a Twitter thread, and we would go on and on and on. Then we transformed over to everyone's exchanging numbers and texting each other nonstop, and we were tossing numbers up. And if you remember, I think I said it on Steve's stream, we were going to be called Dads After Dark. Until we actually started saying it out loud, and my wife's like, I don't think that's a good idea.
I feel like you'd get a different crowd. I'm just saying.
Exactly. So I think it was actually Shep that said, how about This and That? And it just hit. And I'm super psyched with Dave hooking up with that logo. He sent 4 of them over, and we all picked the same one at the same time. We said upper left,
it really is awesome. Left. I wouldn't tell you it sucked if I thought it sucked, but it is awesome. I mean, it's jealous good. That's how much I love that. I was like, you knew it as soon as we saw it. We just knew, like, that's us. Yeah.
It's got a little YouTube. It's got the castle, but not the castle. So it's got everything Disney.
I love it.
YouTube us.
Perfect. So I didn't ask him this, but so it worked pretty quick. You guys reached out to each other, and then you let us in on it. but I keep hearing you guys talk about this every day. Like group texts are not a thing that I enjoy at work.
Mm-hmm.
Now, group text with my buddies would be different, but
Yeah.
group text usually drive me crazy. But you guys have shared in your streams a bunch that you guys start off your day with a text and you end the day with a text. Like,
it's so hilarious because if there's something we want to find from yesterday, we can't find it because honestly, we are strolling so far back, and it's just like hour by hour. We all start the day with doing an emoji, and not an emoji. One of those. What is it called? The picture that comes up. It's the like a GIF or whatever the G.
Oh, GIF. Yeah.
So we all send out one of those first thing in the morning, and I'm usually the last one up, so I'm the last one to send something. But yeah, we are nonstop all the time. And it's not just texts. We'll call each other. I'll go. I'm on my way to work. I'll call Shep, or I'm on my way home from the supermarket. Dave calls me. I call Dave, and we talk for like 20 minutes, and it's just we just have so much in common. We just it's the friendship, and we talk about this community, and I love everyone in this chat. Like Shep says, I love seeing everyone saying hi to each other, and I love being on any stream just to talk with everyone. But the bond that the three or the four of us have, it was meant to be. So it's funny, it's like brothers.
My life seems to be going faster in a good way because of you and so many other channels and these live streams, and whether it be my stuff or your stuff or other people's stuff that Texas Takes, $25 super chat. So cool. Your channel is growing. Congrats.
Wow.
Thanks, Texas awesome. Takes. That means a lot. Fellow Texan. Thank you so much. I really does.
And that's what I mean too. I mean,
it is amazing, right?
They're just so amazing.
It's a good segue. So what I was going to say again, Texas Takes. Thank you so much. I get home from work and I like my jobs. Most of the time I have a job that I love and I enjoy, but sometimes I'm grumpy or sometimes, stuff's going wrong. But my evenings, my home time, I've got a great family. I love my family. We do what we do. But once I'm just doing what I want to do online or whatever, it's this stuff. My days go so fast, and my weekends, I love that I end it with this. I love this show. I love getting to know you and sharing other creators and all that. But my weekends and my evenings go so fast. And it's because of people like you, because you're truly fun to hang with. And as I said with Ryan, I didn't understand these live streams. I thought they were dumb before I knew what they were. But man, I've made friends. I used to call them my Disney friends. Now they're my friends. And that goes for you, man. And we've never even met. We're not even in the same state that we know about. I can't wait to meet you guys. And it's is it arrogant to say that some of these things that we've only known each other for a while, but they're going to be lifelong things? I mean, you four are, friendship goals, man. Is that weird? I mean,
it started off to be a little weird, especially when you talk about it with my friends and my extended family. They're like, what? You're talking and you're meeting people. You're like, what? But if you don't know, you don't know. And this is become a lifestyle that, and I got to say, my wife is 1000% on board. If she wasn't, this would be a lot harder to actually try to balance everything. But she is so 100% supportive. I love her so much for it. And she was the reason I got into Disney. She just wanted to keep going. And I was kind of we'll go to Disney eventually when he gets older. And I never really, I went a lot when I was.
So she was the fan when you guys met?
She was the fan when we met. And she didn't, both of us didn't go until since we were younger. It's been 30 years for me. And actually, a lot of people don't know this, but there was a night 2 years ago when I was playing FanDuel, and I came in first place out of 160,000 people and came into.
David, are you hearing this? We might have had this.
And came into some pretty decent money. And I said, why don't we just book this Disney trip that you've been dying to go for?
Let's very well on FanDuel.
Yeah, it was. Good
for you.
And so that enabled us to have a little breathing room so we could go and enjoy a nice trip. And at the end of the trip, we were there for 12 days. At the end, I was like, I saw the love in PJ's eyes, especially with Talking Mickey. And it breaks my heart that Talking Mickey is no longer there, because thank God I have those videos and his face, and Nicole was crying when seeing his face with Mickey talking to him. And that's when I was like, this is something more than just an amusement park. And I mean, I might get emotional. Yeah. And it just, it was just breathtaking. And I'm like, I want to do this. I don't want to do this once a year. Let's make this adjustment and come
I get it
all the time. And
see, you're so likable. Like you're getting a little emotional. I hear it and I love it. Don't be embarrassed. Be real.
No, I'm fine.
I am. Like I'm not a big crier, but you know what? I can cry at Disney looking at the stupid castle, not even having my own kids there. Just some little girl looks up at it, right? Or I remember I was there with work people once. First time I was ever at Walt Disney World, it wasn't with my family, and it was with two people I work with. One I didn't even know barely, and one I worked for me. And the little girl, we were walking through this huge group of people, and this little girl saw Tinkerbell flying, and her reaction teared me up, and I wasn't even with my own family. And then I'm a dad, you're a dad, you see your own kids do it. My wife was a Disney nut before I even met her. Like, I wouldn't even have dated her if she wasn't. Like, I'll be honest with you. And it's just, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm not this emotional guy, but Disney is family to me. And it is to you, right? Like, I mean, Zippity Doo Dad. Like, is that too much to jump? Is that too much?
No, not at all. And actually, it's funny you said Tinkerbell. I'm going to send you a video that I have of PJ after the stream. And we're watching the Happily Ever After fireworks. And it was the very first time we were watching it. And when Tinkerbell was going, he never saw it before. And he says Tinkerbell at the top of his lungs like 13 times in a row. Tinkerbell, like with excitement. That was just, it's amazing.
That is the best. I love that. That same night I was in line, so the two young ladies I was with, they'd never been to any Disney. And so I did whatever they wanted. And we got in line to meet Mickey and Minnie. And the cutest little, I'm the dad of 4 daughters. My daughters are the best. And I'm standing in front of this little girl, watching her get more and more excited. Not the same girl, same night, not the same girl. And it's just like people who don't get it, don't get it. And the lines are long enough. If you don't get it, don't try to get it. It's okay with me. The lines are long enough now. But I love how much you love it. I love how much you love your family. I'm so glad you guys are doing a YouTube channel. So let's talk about your YouTube channel. So you're a live streaming team, and you're a live streaming individual. You got great videos. You did a 4K video. Test track? It was test track.
Yeah, I almost didn't put that out because I didn't have a low light, and I just figured, I already have it ready to go. I'll just throw it out there. It's test track, and hopefully this trip I can do one that's a low light and get a low light camera. But I love vlogging. I mean, live streaming is great. I mean, I love the show. The show is like beyond what I ever could imagine. But I love capturing different rides and moments in the park, and then just putting it together. And when it comes together, it's such an appreciation. Just it's gratifying, and it's just it's amazing. But it's funny that you say that. So my very, very first live stream was on my birthday, April 5th, at Magic Kingdom. I was there for RunDisney weekend. I was by myself, and I was telling everyone at home, I'm going to live stream Happily Ever After. And it was the weekend that YouTube went to 1,000 subscribers. And I didn't know that until 10 minutes before Happily Ever After. And so I'm like, why isn't this working?
For monetization, right?
Yeah. And I was like, why isn't this working? And Shep, who I barely knew, I was just beginning the relationship with Shep. And he was messaging me on Instagram. He's like, download, not Streamlabs. What is it? Streamlabs. Download Streamlabs.
I told people to go to when they did that. Streamlabs.
Yeah, and it was like 2 seconds. I got it and it worked. And it wasn't a great live stream, but it was my first one. And to actually interact with people that were jumping in that I didn't even know who they were. Most of my family members, but there was other people I'm like, wow, these people are actually coming in and do what I would do when I'm home with Nicole when we're not in Disney and we're watching Resort TV 1 and all these other vlogs and live streams on TV. This because that's what we're obsessed with. We watch YouTube all the time, and for me to actually get there and start doing it, I'm like, I'm hooked. This is so much fun.
It is.
But when I'm at the parks, I want to vlog more than live stream. When I'm with the boys Wednesday nights, that's it, man. Live stream is the best.
So you like editing, right? I mean,
I do.
What do you use?
I actually just use iMovie. Yep, it's very simple. I mean, I'm sure like Corey blows my mind the way he can put something together. He's like what I look up to, and get ideas from. And actually, the Walt Disney World couple, they're great at editing too. And
there's really so many good channels out there.
There is.
I watch them now differently. Like I used to just watch them because I love Disney. And then I started watching them because they were my friends and/or people I wanted to get to know. Now I do those two things, and like with people like Corey and others.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, that's awesome! How did he do that? And what's he using there? And I just sent Josh a question, and it's fun. It's like this craft that we're all learning together. It's
and everyone has their own niche. And I mean, sure. I'm never gonna do what Corey's doing, but I just like the way I got it, and it's just so enjoyable. I love it. I love it so much. And it's great that I've become so close with Corey now too. He's, someone that I message almost daily, and he's such a genuine guy. I mean, so community.
I've not met him, but he's one of the many that I
met him once down there. I didn't get to hang out with him like Shep did, but I interacted with him real quick at Typhoon Lagoon the pass holder night, and just met him and Stephanie real quick just to get a picture and say hi. And they're awesome. And now this is the relationship we're building. It's truly awesome.
So as I asked Shep, I know the answer is meeting the guys, seeing the guys, all the people, not just the guys, everybody. I mean, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, what's the one thing you can't wait to do on your trip in about 17 days?
Well, I mean, Galaxy's Edge, obviously.
What part of Galaxy's Edge?
I really want to go to the Cantina, August Cantina.
Well, apparently I know who's got all the reservations, and you're one of them.
I don't know anything about that. You'll have to tune in Wednesday to hear about the reservation.
You guys could probably, I mean, I apologize if this is a secret, but you guys could probably sit there all day, and that would be the funniest vlog ever, but there's too many things to do. But I kind of love that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to that. And we're going to probably sleep out. I don't want to give out too much information.
Yeah.
But we're going to be there, and then I'm going to end up meeting later on with my wife and PJ inside Galaxy's Edge, because they got a reservation to do a droid later on that day. So hopefully you're automatically in if you do have a reservation. I don't know if that's 100%, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And that's the reason why we originally booked this trip for that week. And then for everyone else to just kind of like book the same days, and then it just blossomed. And
I mean, it's Galaxy's Edge opening day. I mean, so I'm so excited about it. But then as we're getting closer, how big is that line going to be? Like, I talked to a lady who works for BBC, last Saturday, not yesterday, but the Saturday previous, and she laughed at me. And they're not doing anything but let you stand in line, first come, first serve. Like, I might just vlog that, because that's going to be epically, hilariously insane.
Well, and it's Wednesday night, so it's our Disney That show. So we're going to be live streaming from there. So you'll be able to see it firsthand. What's your plans? Are you gonna try to go opening day, or? Yes,
I'm staying at Wilderness Lodge. I'll be there for the 28th, hanging out there for most of the day with Gonzo and Al from, I don't know when they're meeting up, but a couple other guys, and then we'll get in line so the lady said to me, as we all know, 6 a.m., which sounded a lot like 3 a.m. to everyone. I don't know what they're going to do. Like, I mean, you can't do
Disneyland was 2 a.m., so I don't know if they're going to eventually say something.
I didn't know that. That's good.
Yeah. So that would make sense if they're going to keep the same time, but we'll see. Who's going to, are you going to be right outside the park before 2 a.m. waiting to get inside so you can stand at 2 a.m.? It's
I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm going with Gonzo. I don't know if he's still in chat, but he was saying how he's not going to bed. I'm almost. I need a little bit of bed at 10, and I get up at midnight. I'll be good. But whatever time, like, there's no way the line's going to start without us getting there. Like,
right.
Like, when do you think the first person's going to get in line? Because there's no way it's going to be 6. I think it's going to be before the place closes the night before.
Well, yeah, it will be me and the guys, and we'll be first in line the night before. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We still got to talk about a game plan, but
well, it's going to be fun. Whatever happens, will be there. I mean, it's not like I'm going to have fun no matter what we do that day. But if I stood in line all day to ride it, that'd be cool, the Millennium Falcon, or to walk it. Like, if I missed everything else that day, I wouldn't be sad. So it doesn't even matter to me.
I'm curious on how the other parks are going. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm curious how the other parks are going to be with everyone going there that day. Are they going to be completely dead, or?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I mean, a lot of people go on trips for 4 or 5 days, and people will be, doing day 2 and day 3 and day 4. But
right,
just to say that we were there on opening days,
that's what it's all about.
Kind of crazy, yeah. RunDisney, you're a runner, aren't you?
Yeah, I actually haven't ran since the half marathon in April, so I've been packing on a few pounds. I got to start running again.
I've been packing them on since high school. So,
but yeah, that was pretty much my obsession before I got into this YouTube. And I've done five or six half marathons. I've done a 25K, which is just under 16 miles. Wow. I love running. It's just a stress relief, and just to get out, even just to do 3-5 miles. It's enjoyable. And the hottest part.
How do you get that? How does one, like, for me, that was punishment. When I was bad on the bus coming home from a football game, they made me run. Like, how do you?
Well, I started running with because I part-time bartend, and the club that I've been a bartender at, it's an Irish club, and they decided to do a 5K for a fundraiser. And it was it's an Irish club, and it was called the Recovery Run. So it was always the Sunday after St. Patrick's Day, no matter when St. Patrick's Day fell. So I said, geez, I might as well do it. And I just went out and tried to do a mile, and didn't get to a mile without stopping and walking. Then the week after, I was up to 1.5 miles running. And by the time the race came, I ran the 5K, and I was like, wow, that was so much fun. And I was with my buddy, and I'm like, let's do another one. So we looked and found one in Beverly, actually. And we found one in Beverly 2 weeks after, and we did that one. And then it just became like, oh my God. I was faster at the next race. And I'm like, well, maybe we'll do a 5-mile race or a 10K. And it just started going from there. And the hardest part is tying your sneakers. It's so mental. I mean, to actually get up, tie your sneakers, and go out and say you're only going to run a mile. Once you're at that mile mark, for me, it's okay. Let's go a little further. You're already out here. Do what you can do. You don't have to be fast, as long as you're moving, having fun, and I enjoy it. It's a stress release, and I've become very fond of running. Well,
and the RunDisney events are spectacular. I've done just a different run. Yeah. So how many RunDisney events have you done?
I've done 2. I did one this January and marathon weekend. I did a 10K, which is 6.2 miles. And then I did Star Wars half marathon on my birthday weekend. And both were just breathtaking.
I'm not a runner. I'm whatever the opposite of a runner is. That's what I am. But I did the 5K because I wanted the dang medal. Like, I wanted it, and pretty dang awesome. And I remember so I'd never been in Animal Kingdom since, how do I say this? When Pandora was there, I hadn't been in yet. And so the first time I was in Pandora was in the morning. Like, it was, the light hadn't even come up yet, and the lights of Pandora were going. And I thanked the Lord. Like, I'm a prayerful guy, but I was praying, please, I don't want to die. And the path got so skinny that people couldn't run. And so everybody had to walk and look around, and I'm like, this is perfect, because now I'm not going to die, and I get to see all this stuff. And that was the first time I saw it, and I was in this kind of tired thing, and it was so moving. And
it is. And I was telling Meg, because she's doing it in January, and that's when I did the 10K, and you run through Epcot. I think most of them you do run through Epcot, but the timing of running through Epcot on that 10K, the only thing around the countries that was lit up was the torches, and they had some lights on top of some of the buildings, and with the sun rising and just those lights and torches. I mean, it is like, you don't see that part of Epcot, and it's pretty cool. I recommend it, whether you're a runner or not. If you love Disney, you could just do a run walk and just do it with someone that loves Disney just like you, and just experience it together.
Yeah, my fear was I wouldn't be able to run the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't have run the whole way if I wanted to. Like, I don't. So you're gonna know better than me, but we were like, oh my gosh, like, people were already done with the race before we even started, and there was plenty of people that didn't run at all. Like, they were just there to cruise and holding hands with the kids. I was not prepared for that, but the amount of characters they had out, like the first, like, I don't know, 1/3 of it, I'm like, I just want to get my medal. I just want to get my time. And then there's Rafiki's over there, and there's this huge line for Rafiki, and I'm like, how are these people standing in line to see these people?
Yeah.
And it's a party is what it is. And it's
and you're not getting a PR when you're running a RunDisney race. I made the mistake of the 10K, like you, just wanted to run it and see what my time was. I missed out on so many photo ops, especially Jiminy Cricket. You never see him. I was kicking myself for not stopping.
I kind of am too. Like, my goal was to get the stupid medal.
Yeah.
I'm not a runner, and I don't remember what the times were, but I'm like, yeah, I think I can do it. But but yeah, if I could do it, if I did it again, I wouldn't care about my time.
Exactly, that's what I did with the Star Wars race. I stopped, I think, on almost every photo op, or at least.
So were the lines insane for those photo ops?
They're big. I mean, they're like
they were crazy long.
They're like 40 or 50 people in there, or some maybe a little bit less, but they're quick. They're very quick. It's not like you're waiting for Sorcerer Mickey or the Safari Mickey, and they're just like slowly putting people in, because you're not scanning bands. They're taking your picture. It's coming out on your bib, so they're just taking a picture, go. It goes very quick. So if there's a character, I regretted not stopping for doing.
I regret. Funny you say that. I regret getting a bunch of those.
Yeah, I stopped during the half, and plus it was so hot that day in April. I'm like, April in Florida might not be that bad. I was in Corral, I think C, and by the time it started, the sun was out and it was like 93 that day. So it was hot. So it was good to stop.
They had a Miko meet and greet. I've never seen Miko. And it's killing me. And I don't even like that movie. He's just cute. But anyway, so let's go there. Favorite character.
Favorite princess is Ariel.
Knew that.
I mean, I'm an old school Mickey guy, but now that Forky's come into play,
I didn't expect to love Forky.
Where's my Forky mask? I got to bring it on every stream, but I love Forky.
That was so fun.
Yeah, Woody, Forky, I love all those characters. But Mickey, Mickey's my man.
I remember when I heard that Forky was a thing, like pre the movie. Like, I don't know, it was in the previews or whatever. I'm like, that's like, this is gonna stink. Forky's awesome.
I thought the same thing too. I'm like, this is ridiculous. A fork. I'm like,
I remember seeing it at Walmart or Target or whatever. I'm like, they're selling these. What? And now I probably need one. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Favorite park and why?
We just were talking about this the other night, and I always pick Magic Kingdom, but they're all so good in their own way. I mean, every time we're on our vacations, Nicole plans all our trips. She's just amazing the way she color codes it, gets our times, fast passes, rope drops, everything. So whatever she tells me we're doing that day, I'm like, I'm so happy we're doing this because I really want to go there. And but if you had to put me on the spot, I'm going to say Magic Kingdom. I just Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain, and they're classics. Pirates of the Caribbean, I love them all. Space Mountain.
I love them all too, but the classics are the best.
And seeing the castle, the whole thing,
So the Haunted Mansion 50th anniversary, and I'm sure in Disneyland is happening now, and some of the 50th anniversary merch is blowing my brain. Are you a collector of Disney stuff? If so,
I am. I just started collecting pins. I collected them when I was younger, and I wish I had those. God knows where those are. But I
wish I had those too. I love my daughters and wife collected pins way back in the day. They've got some old ones. The ones I have are all pretty recent.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna drop a bunch of stuff. Give me 1 second.
I want to see it.
So I started with this. You can see it.
Hold on, let me put it on you. If I can remember how.
Bottom top left, I think, on the picture.
Nope, that's me. Hold on. What am I doing wrong? That's not how to do it.
So click on me on the top left of me on the bottom.
There it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So we always get a pin no matter what hotel. This is kind of
I've got that all.
Craft.
No, I've got that Bay Lake. Yeah, those are cool.
So I get that, and then whatever Halloween or whatever festival it is, and then my RunDisney medals is
very cool.
The mini 10K, the Star Wars half, just anything like the anniversaries, the Animal Kingdom 20th anniversary, Flower and Garden. Actually got a birthday one when I was there for my birthday weekend.
Love it.
I mean, I don't have a huge collection, and actually, so PJ, Steve and Donna and Meg and everyone's been so. This thing's it's so reversed with these cameras. They've been sending us pins, so we've been putting in another collection together of all the pins that we've gotten through our friends. And PJ loves pins. He's a pin trader, so he has so many pins now in his room, and he's got them all like, these are the ones I'm going to keep. These are the ones that I want to trade. These are the ones I want to trade to Meg. I mean, he's got pins he wants to trade with Meg from Mickey's Magic, and he it's fun collecting with him and watching him. I'm going to do a vlog with him one day, just doing all his pin trading with this Lanyon. And so I love pins, and that's about it. I want to start. If you saw my stream on Friday night, Steve is making an autograph book for me with everyone's YouTube logo in it.
Love it.
So I'm gonna collect everyone's YouTube autographs.
So I don't have a cool one because Steve didn't make me one, but I'm doing that too. Walt from Mouse Talk is the first person I heard say that, and I've got two. I think they're Disneyland 60th anniversary ones that we picked. It doesn't matter, and I don't care. Like if I turned 50 Christmas Day, so I don't have any shame. Like if my kids are there, I let the kids go first to pin trade. But I'm hanging out. I'm going to pin trade. I love it, and I'm going to be asking you for your autograph, and probably half the people in the chat, because that, I don't know. It's just, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, it's fun. Pete McDevitt, thank you so much. An hour of Zip. My translator just waved a white flag and said, I surrender. I love Zip, but Brady still is a jerk deflator. You're not. Are you a big sports fan?
Very, very big sports fan. And actually, I saw you maybe it was like a month ago with some of your cards, and I think it was Jim from More Sunshine, Please.
Yes. Send me a 77 Dusty Baker.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw it when he was in Michigan when he
his sister's in Michigan. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a huge Detroit fan. Full disclosure.
Lions or Tigers, and it doesn't matter. Oh my, are they bad?
So I'm a huge Tigers, Pistons, and Red Wings fan. I've never been a Lions fan, even with Barry Sanders back in the day. My dad, born and raised in Boston, and just growing up, Red Sox would lose every year. He's decided that's it. I'm picking another team.
Not anymore.
And in the 60s, the Tigers were doing good. Denny McClain and all those guys. So we decided
Mickey Lolich,
and Mickey Lolich, 31 game winner. And I just got brainwashed as a youngin', but I wouldn't have had it.
We got another one. He's like us, it sounds like. We were talking about 70s baseball, and it made my day. And now you're talking about 60s baseball. I love it.
I'm not that old. I didn't get to see.
I'm not that old either, but I don't care.
But so I'm a huge Detroit Tigers fan, through and through.
I heard they're going to win a game this year. Just wait for it.
Oh my gosh, I don't
know. Not the Marlins, but they're trying.
When Verlander, Max Scherzer, and all those great starters, David Price were on the team, and then I think they had the 1-0 lead. I'm going to put it on you. I'm going to put it on you. Keep going, but I got to get something for you. Hold on. Yep, go right ahead. So they had their chances, and they were up 1-0, playing the Red Sox in a best-of-7, winning, I think, in the bottom of the 9th, and David Ortiz hits a grand slam, and it was heartbreaking. It was really heartbreaking to see that, because, being from Boston, all my friends are Boston Red Sox fans, and they rag on me. And I saw him when I was 7 years old.
You're even more likable now that I know you're not a Red Sox fan.
Yeah, not a Red Sox fan whatsoever. So,
well, Pete, you're gonna like this too. And Pete, thank you so much for the super chat. You're amazing. I'm not a Scherzer fan. He's the best thing I've ever seen, maybe though. But and you said the Tigers, right? Like, What are the odds?
Oh, wow.
And he says a Tiger. Now, your name's not Kitty, but I can make it say Zip. But yeah, I run a nonprofit, and we have it used to be with Boys and Girls Club. It's an after school program. Doesn't matter. We now have a resale shop, and now and then we get stuff that my staff thinks I want. And that came home the other day. And it's a Tiger, so what are the odds? But you guys, you know what the Tigers are good at? Trading away really, really good players. Like, you've got a whole collection on everybody else's team. Why do you guys keep doing that?
I have no idea. Yeah, Verlander is my boy. I love that guy. He's my all-time favorite. And I root for Houston just because of him.
So can I tell you why I hate Justin Verlander? There's really two reasons, and neither are his fault.
Jealous of his wife?
I might have a Kate Upton autograph over there that I can't really point to. Yeah,
I'd rather that than Max Scherzer.
Yeah, and I'm a Dodgers fan, and the Dodgers turned down Verlander. Kate wanted him to be a Dodger. You know why the Dodgers went for Yu Darvish instead of him?
I do not.
Because they didn't want to pay his extra years on this contract. Yu was leaving. Verlander had to stay. Oh, boo-hoo. We could have Justin Verlander on my Dodgers. Steve, are you here? Are you crying with me?
Yeah, Steve's a big Dodgers guy.
I need to pick a fight with Steve on the whole I'm a Dodgers and a Yankees fan thing. Like, I'm not sure that I can abide that, but
Stacy, sorry, it's just a Zippity Doo Dad. My wife made this, so that's another thing. So I invested in my wife with a heat press and Cricut machine. I turned her like Etsy shop into my studio. But yeah, so she pays for our trips now with all her stuff she does. So that was the best investment I've ever made.
Don't forget that. I want to follow up on that. I was actually going to ask you about your wife and her skill set, but hold on. AJC, where to go? There you go. Great stream tonight. Shep and Zip and the Disney community are awesome. Thank you so much, Amy, AJC. So appreciate that. Again, guys, your super chats make my day. You never need to do it, but I sure appreciate it. Please, while I'm thinking about it, give Shep some love, give Zip some love, and we may or may not have a couple more people here in a little bit. Give them some love. If you don't already know them, check out their channel. I'm guessing most of you do, but it's the best. They're the best. Gallantly Streaming says 70s baseball Big Red Machine. The Big Red Machine doesn't even like itself. They're all mad at Pete Rose or otherwise. But Pete McDevitt again. Oh my gosh, Zips out. Zips out of Survivor Week 1, taking the lines over Arizona. I've learned that I need to watch out for you if you did so well.
Last year I was in the Survivor pool and I made it to week 17.
Dang.
And actually I lost week 17, but I hedged my bet, so I still made money.
So maybe I just need to pay for yours, and I'll know your picks, because I'm a Chargers and a Cowboys fan, and while I think they'll both be good this year.
Well, I hope Zeke plays. I have him on my fantasy keeper team.
He's gonna play. What's he gonna do? Take a year off? That actually annoys me. But I mean, if you're a running back, you only have so many years, so that's a whole thing. We're gonna need to get you on the sports stream. Me and Pete have some news on that, but
definitely.
I lost one. I had a question for you. Oh no, your wife. So she's awesome. So it came out with Disney, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was there you go. Buy them. Well, I'll shut up. Where can I get that if I want to get that?
So these are the ones my wife made, but we do have an Etsy shop with a little bit of different style. Steve can probably, if he's here, or Dave, throw a link in the chat.
Pie Prince, thank you, Angela, for putting Zip's links out there. I think.
Thank you.
So I think I'm confused. You've got a spread shot.
Yeah, we get a spread shirt and an Etsy. So the Etsy has the koozies. We have two sides.
I've been to your Etsy then. I was on your spread. I don't think I have. I don't remember. I'll have to
before in a few minutes I'll throw the links out there. But Nicole, she does everything. I can't. She's the best, and she's going to be making some special Disney That Halloween shirts.
Nice
for us and the guys for the Halloween party when we go to it.
There it is. So many spreadshirt. Oh, but there's the Steve dropped the Etsy
too. Yeah, so the spreadshirt came out so quick. I couldn't believe it, and when I clicked on it, I was like, I bought the hat immediately. I'm not a huge hat guy, but I do wear one when I'm in Disney just because of the sun. Sure. But it's a flex fit, and the logo. I mean, Dave hooked us up with that logo. It's amazing.
It's great.
But they have mugs. I can't wait to get a coffee mug and just be drinking coffee on my deck with the This and That mug. I just love it. And these guys, we all pick each other up. It's, Steve is, I mean, he's just, anytime I need something, Steve, well, he didn't really help me too well last Sunday. So but he was saving it.
That's what I heard. That's the rumor.
He spent like 2 hours with me, like walking me through, FaceTime me, and getting my stuff together, and just all the guys, we just lean on each other. So awesome.
So when you guys are on your stream and somebody needs something, Steve's like looking to his right, and I don't know what's to his right, but I picture like MacGyver's work.
Yeah, he's got everything.
Clearly there's a laminator there.
Yeah, and I forget. I think it was a hole puncher or something. And Nicole's like, he has everything around him. He was doing something, and I think he was tying string with one of the.
He doesn't have to get it from his chair.
He doesn't even get up. He's like an Inspector Gadget arms, and he just he's unbelievable. I love Steve.
So, well, okay. I wanted to ask you this when you're talking about you bartend too. You asked me. Oh no, you okay? So you have a famous. What's your movie angle? That was an interesting story that I heard you share the other night. I wanted you to share that again if you didn't mind.
What's that? Black Mass?
Yeah.
So So the movie crew came down. They've been filming a lot around here. Actually, Adam Sandler's filming a movie right now.
I love Adam Sandler.
Yeah, he's been in our area. I want to say half dozen times filming.
I blame Matt Damon.
I guess it's so expensive to film out in Hollywood that they all come out here now and they film, and it's great to see.
Boston's Matt Damon and Ben Affleck and all those movies in the 90s and
yeah, but I'm even talking about the North Shore, like right in my backyard. I mean, they're everywhere around here. And Adam Sandler's my friends their kids have met him. They always send me pictures. He's a great guy.
I've heard that. That makes me happy though. I love him.
So I didn't get to meet Johnny Depp, but they did film a couple of shots down at our bar. The
Black Mass is the movie for anybody who doesn't know about
Whitey Bulger. Yep. And was it Johnny Depp played in there? He was Whitey. He did a great job. And there's a Chinese food scene in it. They transformed our lower hall into the whole entire Chinese thing, and it was because they loved our bathroom because we had the old school urinals that you pee on the floor. Like an old school Fenway Park.
Oh yeah. I know.
Not the floor, but
not on the floor. The wall.
Yeah,
kind of the floor.
Yeah, kind of the floor.
Kind of gross when you say it like that, but
yeah. Kind of. But we have the old school urinals that you don't see like back in the 70s.
Hallelujah.
And they love that, so they filmed that, and then they filmed a bunch of shots at the bar. And
that's super cool.
Yeah, it was awesome, and they closed us down for like 3 or 4 days. It had the whole entire film crew there. And it was pretty awesome. The only one that I met that was kind of famous was Jesse from Breaking Bad was in it.
Paul.
Yes.
I might be a Breaking Bad nut. I have a podcast now called Breaking Bates. Go ahead and subscribe to it. Blah blah blah. Yeah. I love that show.
Yep. Yeah, that was one of the best 5 seasons, start to finish.
Oh, yeah.
But so I mean that was really cool. I'll see if I can send you some pictures of that.
Please do. I just want to talk Breaking Bad with you now. Pepper Tree Villa wants to know what cup it is. It's actually I got a couple of these. I don't know how we got a bunch of those, but with the California Adventure, we spend way too much money on Starbucks in general and Starbucks mugs specifically and Disney ones. When Disney, it's a whole thing. Somebody asked a question. Yeah, if you got questions for Zip now, oh man, this time went so fast.
I know. I just looked up. Wow.
I can't believe it. We're going to go a couple more minutes with just him, and then we might have a surprise for you. But I'm sure you can figure it out. You are correct, Steve. Is the YouTube MacGyver, right? Please take my word. Wait, Cargo. Hold on. What? I couldn't hear you. What was that, Cargo? Cargo really likes to put her quotes up on the stream. So when you guys are dissing that, make sure you put Cargo stuff up because it makes her day. And I'm here for you, Cargo. Okay. World Showcase. Food and Wine is happening when we're there. Galaxy's Edge is happening when we're there. You've already said you like the Magic Kingdom. How many days are you there? And
we're there for 10 days this time.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, well then that changes my question. Well, you're gonna do everything then.
Oh, we're doing everything. And actually, it's this trip it's then back to Nicole again being 100%. We planned this trip, and this is our 10th trip in 2.5 years. So we've done, besides Galaxy's Edge, pretty much everything. We've been in the Food and Wine twice. It's going to be, especially because it's going to be in the summer and it's going to be hot, hot, hot. PJ almost rather be at the pool than at the parks. So most of the time, it's going to be so low key where we're just doing pool time, hanging out, and giving me the flexibility to be able to hang out with Steve and meet everyone down there. And she's going to be a part of it too. But PJ's still so young, and it's going to be so hot. He can't go from start to finish. Usually when we go as a family, we usually bang out the parks in the morning, leave, and then spend 3 or 4 hours back, getting our batteries charged and going back in the AC and maybe pool, and then hitting the parks later on when the sun goes down. But so she's going to be there. She's going to be working a little bit in the morning. PJ's going to be at the pool by himself. And no, just kidding. And then I got 4 days alone with Steve before all the guys come. So that's going to be awesome. So
that's going to be
a lot of Steve and I time.
Well, and I hope you vlog a lot.
Hands down. Oh yeah. Vlogging's my thing. So we got batteries, gimbals. I got everything. We're gonna
I've got a gimbal. I've never even used it. So right there, I've got to actually learn how to use it before I go down there. I can't wait. And you know what? It's funny. I can't wait to meet you guys. I can't wait to do the things, but I also can't wait to get home and see everybody's vlogs. And I'm not kidding. Like whether I'm next to you or I'm in a different park that day or whatever, to see people who I really like's reactions to the stuff that I'm excited about.
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be, I mean, I don't know.
I might take another week off just so I can get all my vlogs out, because I'm going to be at work going, I can't even concentrate. I got Corey Meets World on my vlog. I got to go and edit.
Exactly. Well, and so that's so funny. So as this community is growing, and as people that I know and like and become fans of, become friends of, grows, I can't keep up. Like some of my favorite people's vlogs, I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I've never seen that. It's impossible, right? Like there's so much good stuff.
There is so much good stuff, and it's going to be overwhelming, especially with Galaxy's Edge. I'm going to be I don't want to miss anything. So it's going to be like, just going to try to get what I can get. And
yeah, well, 10 days, you're going to get a lot. You're going to need a couple. You download them every night or what? That's probably what I'll do. Download the stuff off the
Yeah, I probably will. I mean, I'm gonna vlog Steve and I eating an ice cream cone. I mean, there's gonna be
days might get rough.
I'm gonna have so much vlogs coming out. I might do a daily vlog instead of once a week.
Love it. So I did want to ask you about that. I didn't ask Shep. I wanted to. Outside the Disney community, favorite YouTubers?
Outside of the Disney community,
like for me, it's Casey Neistat, it's Peter McKinnon, it's people that some people will know, some people won't. But outside of the Disney community, who would you recommend people go check out, and why do you like them?
You know, I don't watch anything else.
Wow, really?
Yeah. Before our trips to Disney, I only went on YouTube to like just watch a music video or something, and didn't even really know this whole thing like existed until we started missing Disney so much that we were just, found Resort TV 1 and the Diz Unplugged. And so I don't follow anybody else. I do follow Brady and Dave's podcast, The Disfluences, which is amazing, by the way. If you haven't,
my favorite. Yep.
Oh, I can't wait. He's got episode 17, season 2 just came out. I cut the grass on a daily basis when I found it. When he was like, "Oh, you got to go and check this out," and I saw Josh and Jenna from Resort TV 1.
I cut my grass on his Disinfluence. We listened to Josh and Jenna too. Way back then, like I don't know, 2 months ago.
So I was cutting my grass every single day, so I could get.
So funny.
And the neighbors are like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like,
"This low."
What's that? My mic?
No. I'm saying like your grass is this low.
Yeah. It just it's gonna be burnt. But he's got a great podcast, and Dave.
You know what? I think I told him this. Well, I guess he'll hear it now if he's listening. I loved podcasting. I was interested in podcasting. I loved listening to podcasters, and I've wanted to do it. And then he invited me on a show, and we did it. And then we talked before, we talked after, and he really fueled my fire for that. Like, I love this, but I also love that. It's very close to the same. It's not the same, but it's close. But he crushes it. That's, if you don't know what we're talking about, Disfluencers. My mouth didn't work there. It's awesome. It's everywhere. Go subscribe. Tell them I sent you. Blah blah blah. But it's awesome. I love it. Yeah. And I know it goes without saying, if you know Dave, you know Brandy. My gosh, like if somebody doesn't put a Brandy's Giggle Twitter together, like right now, what is wrong? That is you guys too. You got the 4 of you, but you really don't. She's like a fifth, and your wife too, and everybody's families. And Steve's got the puppy that cracks everybody up, and he doesn't even know it's there, but people are talking about it. And his laminator. You guys are killing it, and it's because, well, I've already said it, but you guys are so likable. What do you see for DisTube? What do you see moving? We got 8 more minutes. Wow, I can't believe it's gone this fast. What do you see for DisTube, and what do you see for your channel? Where do you want it to go? Blah blah blah.
I mean, we want to make people laugh. We want to.
You do.
We want to give back. I mean, not that we've gotten anything, but if we could help out, I mean, this seems to be. I don't know why sometimes, but it seems to be a lot of people that like us.
You know why? Because you're likable.
It is, but it's just it's funny to see the other side of it. And if we can give back something, or by the 4 of us being together, do something special to people like the kids that are less fortunate, and charities, and that's my main goal. My main goal is to get PJ on more vlogs and streams with me, because he's the reason why I've done everything. He's the reason why I'm here. But these guys, we have so many great ideas moving forward, and I don't want to reveal any of them yet, but we're going to have some big announcements, and it's sky's the limit. I mean, it
is. I agree.
I crack up when I go to my PO box and I see fan mail, because I'm like, it's hilarious. And we just want to give back and do so much for this community, because we love it. And people like Donna, I'm not going to say anyone else because I don't want to forget anyone, because every single person in this chat is amazing.
It really is an amazing.
But Donna is just like so close and dear to my heart. She is by no means. She's an angel. She really is, and she's so generous, and she doesn't have to be. And she's amazing. I cannot wait to meet her.
One of probably 100 people on there. If I don't hug them in the next few weeks, I'm going to explode. It's a blessing, man. Like, it really is. Like, I'm a believer. My Christianity is hugely important to me, and I actually think it's like a gift from God. You are, buddy, and this community, and like, I was having a good life. I wasn't having a bad life, but I needed something, and boy, this was a grand slam when I just needed a bunk. A guy over.
The positivity is on a daily thing, on a daily basis with every stream. It's I've never seen anything more positive in my life. It's just everyone's just so open arms with everything.
The world is so nuts right now too. I'm the last thing I'm going to do is get political, but everybody seems so stressed out and ready to be mad at each other. And as this last year and a half, two and a half years of crazy, angry America is happening, and people are commenting about it. And then I'm like having a happier life, it seems. And it's because of this community. It is. It's not Mickey Mouse. It's the people who love some Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
I want more people to have this.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they could just have it in whatever it is they love. Not everybody's going to love Disney. And again, as I said with Shep, I don't want everybody to love Disney. The lines are long enough now, but
yeah, I know. And it's funny too when some people say, I can't believe you're going to Disney again. Or I've been once, I'll never go again. And I'm like, I don't know. It's tough to explain to them if they don't have the magic, but you don't have to make it that way. I mean,
but it's them.
If you plan it right, yeah, they're not going to change someone that hates crowds and everything, but I don't know. It's just
my dad. He's not with us anymore, and I don't want to rip my dad. We were very, very different people, and I went to Disney a lot, and he would go a lot with us.
Mm-hmm.
But he was that guy. He would be, I just spent $8 on a hamburger, and the line's so long, and stay home, buddy. Like, sorry, but it's just about what you bring. Like, it's the glasses you're wearing, and if you don't see the kids staring up at that,
and that's what it's all about. Yeah, and it's not just the kids. I mean. It's when I started first watching vlogs, I was watching grown adults crying when they saw the monorail getting ready to go into Magic Kingdom.
Right? Yeah, the monorail. But you're right.
It's just I love it. I love everybody in the chat. I love you guys so much. You're awesome, and my whole world has changed since I've met everyone.
Yeah, well said. Practically perfect park hopping. The DisTube community is a big family. You meet people, and it's like you've known them for years. Thank you for the super chat, and that is so good, and that. I mean, I didn't know your name until I don't know when I met you. I don't know, but it wasn't that long ago, and I can't wait to meet you. And that goes for we're 3 minutes away. Before I want to mention Shep again and Disney that, but before we end up, because it's 3 minutes till, what did I not ask you that you wanted to share? What do you want the people to know? I can't believe.
Well, one thing I don't want to forget to say real quick is my May trip. I was on the Magical Express we just landed off. We just got off the plane on the Magical Express. I needed, I think, 5 or 6 subscribers to get to 300. You were live with, I think, Mr. Gonzo PR, and you made me a mod that night, and you shouted me out to get me over 300. I got it on the Magical Express, and that was one of the best ways to ever start a trip.
That makes my day.
So you were definitely a major part.
Whatever.
And also, we were talking about collecting things. I have it's downstairs. I have this little notebook that I write everything in that means something to me. And first thing is channel date. February 13th was the first day I started my channel. My first shout out was Rob Fuzz when I was on his stream. My first 50 subscribers was this. The next 100 subscribers. My first mod and just things like that. So you're in the book. You're in the book at 300.
I love that. Well, you made my day the other day. I hope you don't mind me sharing this, but when you asked me to send you the thumbnail.
The thumbnail. That's another thing I'm collecting. All these thumbnails.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
But I said everything I wanted to say. Especially, I just wanted to make sure that this chat knows how much I love them, and every day I wake up and I'm happy because someone's going live.
Well, me too, right? And my gosh, in the live place, Dean, thank you, Dean from the live place. He'll be on next week. He promotes the heck out of this community, and if you can't find something you love on that website, you're just not.
I'm looking forward to next week. I can.
Great. We did a little.
Tonight. I was really looking forward to myself tonight, but next week's going to be even better.
Well, he's got the pressure on because this has been great. And if you don't mind, we let off with Mr. Shep, and it looks like you have a friend with you.
Somebody woke up.
Oh my gosh.
Huh?
Is that a future Disney-natter?
It could be.
Oh,
This is,
little
this is
freaking
Cash. Yeah,
Cash?
Cash.
Hi, Cash.
Yeah, he woke up and he would not go back to sleep. So
Oh
I said,
my
"Hey,
God.
all right, well, want to come downstairs with me, dude?" And he was like, "Yeah, I do."
I
like,
love
"Okay."
it. Has Cash met Dave?
I don't know. Has
Well,
he?
Let's make that happen. Who's that guy?
Pand? Is it D?
Oh, you want to get rid of that? Hold on, let me get rid of that. There you go. Now we can actually. Who's that guy with the hat? Very
David.
dapper. Is it Dapper Day and I didn't know about it?
Dapper
I don't know.
Dave.
I can switch it out.
No, I like it. Well, you do what you want. I don't care. Oh, you should have passed it around. And then
I know.
Where's your Disney hat?
It hasn't come and or been ordered yet. Need a hat?
has Cash met Steve?
I don't have a hat.
I don't know. Is he around?
Might be. Now I don't know if
Let's
this
get a group hug. Let's get a group hug, guys.
I don't think I'm not smart enough. You guys are smarter than me. I don't know how to do it. Is this the first Disney that road trip or road show yet? Because I feel honored.
All four of us on another stream at the same time.
Pepper Tree Villa.
Oh yeah, we're on PT.
Oh,
We're on
I love
PTV.
them, but I'm
Yep.
still angry about it.
But Cash,
Number 2 though.
but Cash wasn't on that.
Yeah, that's right. It's right. Not with Cash. So I.
No, yeah, exactly.
Just
Like
in
I
that
said, I'm-
generation too.
Who does number 2 work for?
Number 1.
There you go.
Oh, I don't know.
No.
So you
What do you think,
four
Random.
lunatics are like everyone's favorite, including mine. I remember the first time, like I've Dave and Brandy, Steve, I knew first. You two joined into this little community. The four of you meshed like freaking Velcro. Please, please, please. If I speak for everyone in chat, and I think I do, don't stop what you guys are doing because I freaking love it. I love Wednesday. It makes my week go faster. It cut us in half. And why are you guys so crazy? Like Steve, when you said you were going to have Shep, and you said, "Hey, send in these questions," I said, "Why?" And you said, "It said why at the Shep family." And you thought I meant, why is that his name? No. I want to know why in general. And so my question for all four of you: why Disney that?
Why not?
That's the simple answer. Why not?
I-
Not many people can do what we do as friends, and when you find a group of friends like these three are to me right here. I'm not used to this bubble being so small.
it's weird, huh?
These three guys right here,
and
when
me.
and Cash. When you find a group like this that you just instantly gel with from start to finish, nonstop, and we get to hang out and share what we do, you can't beat that. And we've talked about this before. No other person could replace any one of us and make it wouldn't be as good. It just wouldn't.
If one of you guys has a fight, I don't want to know about it. I will cry.
I'm not sure that's going to happen, but no, the four of us together though are blessed to do what we do, and the support that we get from the community is incredible. And like I said, these guys are my brothers. They're more than just friends. We couldn't do this with anybody else.
I agree with that.
I've had you, Steve, and I've had you, Dave, on DisTube, but it was before Disney that.
Yes,
And that's like I feel like I need to do it again.
when I was on your stream, I knew Shep. I don't think I knew Zip yet, but we weren't. This wasn't together yet.
Yeah, Disney that wasn't a thing yet.
No.
So, Dave, why does this work?
I have to say that it's been mentioned twice tonight already with the random text string going on behind the scenes, and
It hasn't laminated. It'll be on Etsy next week.
I've been part of groups like this before where you're doing podcasts or doing whatever, but the communication was never anywhere near what it is. And not just the communication, but like all we do is lift each other up. We each have 4 separate channels that we're managing at the same time. And, we have our own goals with those. And
5 now, right? Because you have the Disney that now too.
well, and that's true. So I kind of see it, and I think the guys do too, that it's a very similar path to the Avengers, where we have our own thing, yet we have this one thing that we truly love to do together. And I don't know.
I love that.
I think that's.
You can all guess who I am. I'm Iron Man,
and I'm Captain America. So
I'm Aquaman because he's close to getting to.
He's not in the Avengers.
What are you talking about?
Zip needs lessons.
That's right. See, that's why you guys have me.
I am Groot.
I am Groot. I love it.
That's
you guys
right.
are the best. Seriously, I've said it a few times, but the Wednesday night show, like, I don't know. I think I was on your first stream. I wouldn't swear to that, but whatever it was minutes, not at the end of the show, minutes that I went, this is awesome. And then Shep puts on the terrifying, like, I'm going to have nightmares forever thing, but we loved it anyway. And all of you, like, you guys.
I think you're talking about me.
I said Shep, didn't I? I meant Zip.
Yeah.
You guys, I mean the Forky. Yeah, you.
Yeah.
But all of you, all four of you, and then Dave with the hair, and actually the halo, which is off to the side right now. Like, you guys, I don't know if you understand. You've got some magic there, man. Again, I love it. Please, please, please don't stop. So what do you have? I don't want to keep everybody forever. I'm not going anywhere until you guys want to. But what do you guys have coming for Disney that you want people to know? Because promote the heck out of you guys selves right now.
Well, Wednesday it's going to be on my channel. We're going to talk about Galaxy's Edge and our trip. So we're going to give away, not specifics, but we're going to give away some of the ideas that we're doing. We have an Etsy shop now, which people have been posting. We have a Spreadshirt for our merchandise, which has been pretty good. And one of the biggest things that's near and dear to all of us is that we officially announced on Friday that we have picked a charity to work with, and that is Give Kids the World is going to be our official charity going forward. So
tell people about that charity. I know about them. So, I'm actually a nonprofit exec. I'm a huge fan of that one. Please tell the people if they don't know what that is.
If you guys want to talk, go ahead. Otherwise,
No, Steve, go ahead.
So Give Kids the World is.
I'm going to really just quickly hand the mic to Cash. Go ahead, bud.
That's so cute.
Do you have something to say?
He's gonna lick it.
Say something. Say something. Talk. You got the mic, dude. No. He almost did.
You'll never get it back in a few years.
So Give Kids the World is Disney co-founded. It's a Disney partner. And what they do is they actually have a camp down in Kissimmee, which is just south of Disney World. And they bring kids with disabilities and terminally ill kids, and they take them down there, kind of like Make-A-Wish does, but they can either choose Disney, and other partners are Universal and SeaWorld. But they have a complex there, and some of the kids cannot go to the parks because they're not well enough. So what they do is when they get there, first off, every kid gets a Mickey plush when you're there, and then characters come visit the camp twice a week. So they interact that way. They actually change. It's a different holiday every day. So one day you wake up and it's Halloween. The next day you wake up, it's Christmas, and then July 4th. So they rotate holidays. They change it overnight. And then the kids that do get to go to the parks get special passes. They'll give you tickets to anything you want. And somebody comes and meets you at the airport, even your family, two volunteers come and meet you at the airport, and then you're with them you're never alone. When you go to the parks, you get special passes. So you don't have to wait in line. They take you through a special entrance and you get right on all the rides because some of the kids can't stay out long. There's actually a lounge in the Magic Kingdom where the kids and the families only can go and watch TV, color, get free snacks. It's all stocked there in case they want to go there. So they really go out of their way to take care of these kids. And it's something that we really hold near and dear. And so going forward, that's going to be our charity of choice as well. So, and one of the reasons why we like it so much is because it's Disney co-founded, and they just have a special bond, and they do things a little extra special for the kids.
You know, I've said this many times, probably in some chats. We, the five of us, everybody in chat, what we have in common is Disney, and we probably go more than the average bear. And we get to do things every year, a couple times a year, whatever, that people who have a Make-A-Wish ask to do. We're so blessed with that, and that you guys are going to share that with people who couldn't otherwise, or whatever, is just, I mean, I already love you guys, but I love you even more. How can the people in chat help, or when do you get to announce that, or whatever?
So I'm hoping that'll be announced on Wednesday, because
that's right. You said, I'm sorry.
We're working to get the thing set up. They're actually setting up a fundraising page. People obviously have known that we're going to do this for a while, but so they're working on setting up the page. I'm hoping it's done by Monday. I'm working with two individuals from directly with Make-A-Wish. One of them is the person that's going to help with the fundraising page. The other one is the marketing director, who said, they're willing to work with us, give us B-roll if we need it to promote Give Kids the World. And then they've also, to kind of tell you how nice they are too, they've offered to give us a tour of the place.
Oh, wow.
they said if Disney or Coke has a problem with it, bring the Beverly to us and you can stream it here.
Oh my God.
So we're gonna see how it all goes. We've got a lot of work to do once we get down there to figure out the logistics of what we can and can't do. And I had John with Touring the Galaxy went and checked today. You cannot buy it in the bottles, so we're gonna have to figure something out. But if they throw a fit about it, we'll move it to Give Kids the World. That's
so awesome. How can other YouTube channels? How can people who are fans of you help you guys help kiddos?
So we to keep it some sense of organization, we cut it off at 15 people for official participants.
Donate to the cause.
Well, they're going to set the fundraising page up, and that's what we'll announce.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so Give Kids the World will set up its own fundraising page, so we don't touch it. It doesn't go through us at all. So anybody in the entire community that wants to can go straight to that page and start donating as soon as it's done. Like I said, hopefully on Wednesday during our stream, we can announce that website and start posting it.
I see. I love that.
And honestly, once that gets out there, just helping us extend our reach. So tweets, retweets,
yes,
directing everyone there.
Yeah. So even if you can't help financially, anything you can do to help spread the word is the best you can do.
Yep. In and out of the community. I know that touches a lot of people's hearts all over. So it's going to be a short fundraising time frame.
Very short.
Once it gets going, which may be a good thing. I don't know. You don't
put the hammer down and everybody just do what you can. And
it'll be 2.5 weeks from the time we start to the time the Beverly Challenge goes. But I think they're going to extend it past that for when people watch the vlogs and things that we can still continually guide them. I haven't heard from them how long they're going to leave it open.
Cool.
But we'll figure that out. I'm sure we'll know something Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, that's good.
Now is the Beverly Challenge, and I don't want to put pressure on anybody, any means, but is the Beverly Challenge going to become a thing that you do again, maybe annually? Has there been thought of that? I'm guessing that out.
Yep. I'm planning on doing it annually. They want us to do it annually. So
again, I don't want to insert myself in any way, but I run a nonprofit. I'm the executive director used to be with the Boys and Girls Clubs. We've got our own now. It's called After School America. I would love to help you. It doesn't sound like you need any help, but if you need some help,
we'll definitely reach out.
I mean, I know a guy at Coke that would probably write a check and put the name on it, but we'll talk afterwards if you want. But sure. You can make some money on an annual basis, and things can start rolling down the hill. That I think is beautiful. Pete had a great comment. 5 gentlemen all focused on helping other people rather than themselves. God is good. You guys are going to blow up. You are. I think it was Ryan said. You're not having some plan to go full time. Doesn't mean that won't happen. And if you guys are focused like you are on each other and helping others, the world's going to just explode for you guys. And I'm going to enjoy watching you guys keep flying up. And I'm so proud of you guys. Like, I consider you guys friends, and that you want to do that with the success that you're having. I have no doubt that all 4 of you know you're at the tip of the iceberg, and that you're doing this is freaking awesome. So thank you.
Thank you for saying that, Jeff. That means a lot.
Huge. Yeah. And we're going to have an annual Beverly Challenge so I can defend my belt.
I was just going to say that. I was just going to say that.
I was just going to say that too.
This is for Pete, his plastic belt.
No.
Cash, do you have something to say about it?
Preston.
You have something to say?
So I let Zip talk.
Steve's right.
You got something to say?
Steve's right.
He's doing it. Say something. Say something. Say it. Go. Say it. Say something.
There's no pressure on you, buddy.
Oh my God.
Say something.
So cute.
Say something.
He's trying so hard.
Say hi.
He's saying, I've tasted that, Beverly. It's disgusting. So Zip has been popping off a little bit tonight, but been hanging in the weeds. Steve's been popping off like crazy. Shep's not even popping off. He's just acting like he's going to win. But Dave, I haven't had a chance to hear from Dave. Dave has just been kind of listening. What's Dave's opinion on this? Is Dave
inevitable?
I am inevitable.
Ooh, I like that. Well, I am Gru. So
there. Honestly, it's going to be a blast. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I just can't wait.
I honestly, we started this 7-8 weeks ago. We started.
Well, we're on episode 12.
Well, no. I meant the actual Beverly thing started snowball 8 weeks ago.
Now he's going crazy.
Now he is. Yeah. I can't believe it.
He's excited about the he's in on the list, right?
Of course.
I can't believe it's gotten to this point. I thought it was going to be the 4 of us sitting there being idiots drinking Beverly at Club Cool, and
Well, it will be. It will be.
Well, I mean, at the crux.
It's just even better.
Yes.
Shep, don't forget the formula if you're bringing them.
Yeah.
I was trying to get him to say that earlier. He didn't know what I was talking about.
Obviously liquid, obviously over 4 ounces, obviously.
Well, I just went up and gave him a bottle, and I thought he was good.
He's
He wasn't
great.
good.
What are you talking about?
He wasn't good. So
Dave, you talked when I first
He was
met you.
wide
You
awake.
talked about a Disney Dads forum or group. I don't remember the details.
I'm randomly repping the shirt right now. Yeah.
There it is. There, I didn't even notice that. That's not why I said that. But I had planned on if I got all you guys to jump on, and thank you guys for doing this. This is amazing. All of you. I love you, but thanks for doing this.
Wait a minute. Thank God Steve sabotaged last week, or this.
I know, right? I know. Well, originally, I was saying, oh, it's weird that I had you guys back to back because I just put out open dates. You guys picked these dates.
Mhm.
But anyway, Dave, you talked to me about that group which you're repping right now.
Mhm.
It looks to me like you've got that with times 10 with these other two crazy people.
And the Diz Dads Club in and of itself does a lot for Give Kids the World.
Oh, very cool.
So they were just down there. Actually, right now, if you go on the page, you'll see a whole bunch of stuff that they're doing with them. They do it for the convention in January every year. And it's only getting bigger with what they do. But you are correct. These 4 right here, these 3 right here. Well, 4 cash accounts. He's a dad. Right? I don't even know. Where am I going with this?
Well, where do you I like it?
But yeah, it's
already. Holy cow!
Well, what? I don't know what I missed there.
I missed.
I don't know what I missed either.
Well, but here's what I wanted to say, and dudes don't have places to be with other dudes enough now. And you guys are goals, man. I said that earlier. I think it was with Ryan. It might have been with Patrick, but whatever. You guys and your interaction, it's definitely something that people should emulate. So I love it. I love that you guys were on here tonight. I feel like I stepped on you, Dave. What were you going to say?
Oh, no, I just said, who's Ryan?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, you threw me off. So when you said that, I'm like, his name's Ryan, right? What is that all about?
No.
Because at first I wasn't sure which one was which. I knew one was Ryan, one was Patrick, but that was just or whatever. But
No, that's
you really did get me for like 3 seconds. I'm like, oh my gosh.
All right, I'm gonna try to bring this dude up for bed. Hopefully, he goes down.
I think that's probably a good place. If you guys want to share what you got going on Disney or your channel, now's the time. Otherwise, we'll say goodbye. So, Shep, what do you got before you bail? Anything you want people to know about your channel?
Just having fun. Just love hanging out with these guys every Wednesday, and I try to throw out something. Just keeping with the family channel that I originally started back in 2017. I want to keep that going. Kind of give you guys some insight of the craziness that is now.
I'm really glad you didn't give away cash last night because
I tried to claim both of them, and he wouldn't.
I know you did.
I wanted one.
Anyone who doesn't have 4 kids, and Jeff knows, but you will certainly get a quite the insight. So I hope anyway with what I have planned. So
I have 4 daughters, and I had none of this gravy.
So much for having me on here tonight. I had
thank you, buddy.
And everybody in the chat again. I love you guys all. You are why I and we all do this.
Mm-hmm.
And,
100.
It's mind-boggling every time I do this to see that many people come out and hang out, and I just love it. So
I appreciate your time. I appreciate what you guys do together. Shep, we'll let you go. I know you got your hands full. Can't wait to meet you in a couple of weeks, and be well, my friend.
All right, guys.
Way to shop.
Bye, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Love you, bud.
We'll talk to you guys in I don't know a couple hours.
Yeah, sure.
Good night, buddy.
Oh,
Dave.
Yo.
Talk about influencers in your channel, please.
Okay, so Brandy and I have a channel. We do things Disney focused. Start there. From a family perspective, it's what we've always done. It's what we will always do. Do a couple live streams here and there. But we also have the DisFluencers podcast, which is on all of the major podcasting platforms where basically we do this. We interview people in the Disney community, Disney influencers, if you will. So everything from podcasters to Instagram folks to vloggers to hopefully at some point it gets to where we're actually talking to some folks from Disney. So with that said, the first episode of season 2 dropped as Zip pointed out, and I appreciate that, brother.
No worries, man. I love it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't.
It was with the WDW couple, Josh and Taylor. So that is live now on everything, podcasts and such. And just to echo Shep, I mean, we do this because everyone here is awesome. We appreciate everyone coming out. We appreciate everyone's support. We've done some pretty ridiculous stuff here in the first 12 weeks, and it's only going to go. There are so many ideas.
When Shep was talking about how he proposed, got married, whatever at Disney, and I said, every year at the anniversary is going to be tough. You guys are going to have that. My gosh, you are crushing it week 1 and 2 and 3. And I expect to see Bob Iger here in a couple of weeks.
Hey, write that down. Hold on, I have an idea. Bob Iger, Steve. We're good.
So we actually talked about this the other day. I actually know the vice president personally of the country.
Yeah, not the
I know he's in your area.
He is, and I went to school with his kids, and my dad used to work with him. So then Dave throws out, so you're telling me, theoretically, we could have the vice president. I said, I doubt if he makes time for this and that. But you never know.
2 years or 6 years, you never know.
Yeah.
He'll have some time on his hands.
So, but yes, I went to school with his kids.
Yeah.
Say that again?
I went to school with his kids.
I knew that because you told me that, but I wanted them to hear it because I was talking over you. That is so awesome. He has a relationship with someone at my church. I've never met him, but they have. But that's a whole other thing. But that's freaking awesome. So yeah, I don't want to hear any excuses. Make it happen, buddy.
So one last thing, and this is just to push Shep even more, or his channel. Abe might be the best streamer on.
Oh God,
he's better than us. That's for sure.
Yep,
10 times better than us. If you haven't watched it, you have to go.
Oh my God.
He is
hilarious.
Yeah. Hilarious.
I want him and PJ to have their own stream together.
That would be awesome.
It's gonna be.
They're great. You
did great with Patrick with the Bean Boozled challenge the other day.
I'm not watching that one. No, I'm out on it. Sorry, buddy. I'm out on that one.
No, that's all right. Yeah, I was dry heaving a lot.
just so you know, I called him Patrick, and that might be the 4th time actually on screen I've done that.
So that, I meant to ask you guys both that. Patrick, I'll ask you now.
Yeah.
When those of us who get to meet you in a couple of weeks meet you, are you Patrick or are you Zip?
I'm Zip.
Good, because that's where my brain's going to go.
So I was talking with Dave yesterday about this when we got the I already purchased the Diz and that the hat. Yes. So it's a nice flex fitted hat. I'm getting embroidered Zip on the other side, so when I wear it backwards, it's going to have Zip.
I'm calling Steve's World, and I'm calling Dave Brandy and Dave. So I appreciate
it. And when I'm bored at work, I do practice my Zippity Doo Dad signature. I got a few different ways I'm going with it.
You can just refer to me as Mr. World. So that's
nice, Mr. World. I might.
No,
that's pretty good, actually.
If you don't add that to your list, you don't even have a list, right? There's not enough paper in the world for this list anymore.
Oh, I got them. They're piling up over here.
What is it? I need to know this. Like, I'm really glad you. What the heck are you looking at?
Over here?
Yes, over there. Yes. Is it like in my mind? It's Mary Poppins' bag.
I got to be organized. Well, I've got this whole. I mean, the wall's way back here, and it goes all the way back to here that you guys can't see. It's my organization system. It's got
Mary Poppins' bag. It's everything.
If you want Indiana Jones hats, they're back here. There's chef's hats back here. I got a Woody hat back here. I got my Mickey Mouse over here, plus all my filing cabinets of all my organization stuff. I mean, it's all back here.
So I was right. It's Mary Poppins' bag.
Something like that. I don't know where it all comes from, but it's there.
You know what I have over there? I've got 3 coffee cups, a McDonald's cup, and some toilet paper. I have no idea why.
This is also where I keep all of our lists and everything. So
I can't wait. It's like Steve's house is like a museum. I can't wait to visit.
I don't know about that, but
it's funny. The Pepper Tree Villa I was saying earlier that they were waiting on you.
Yes. Next year, I think we're going to try to get out there. So
yeah, I would love to get out there and see them.
That.
Oh gosh.
Well, I don't want to keep you guys all night. I've had at least 2 of you for 2+ hours. Thank you guys for doing what you do. Thanks for coming on tonight. Steve, I didn't get to you though. I wanted you to pump what you've got on your channel. You've talked about this and that. What about your channel?
We're still continuing tomorrow with Getting to Know You series. Right now, I got Brandy and Dave scheduled. I'm still working on Papa Shep to see if he'll come on. I may wind up seeing if Walt and Melissa can come to this week, just in case Papa says yes. He showed up on Abe's stream today. So, and Brandon Dave has told me they'll wait till after we get back if I can pull off getting Papa Shep on. So I think we'll see. Somebody will be on tomorrow. And then
I'll go on again, Steve.
I'll be gladly have you guys. My 1,000 subscriber is still on the books to come out soon. We'll see. And then we got of course the Galaxies giveaway. And then I did hear Zip mention earlier about the autograph book, and I wanted to show you, Jeff. One of the things that we mean the most for is to come down and see people. So this is actually Zip's book right here. So and when you open it up, it's got full of pages, and this right here is the one that I can't wait to use. So, but it's a bunch of YouTubers, and then in the back it's got a bunch of extra pages for just YouTube, so that we can, when we run into people, we put the people we think we might see this time in these books. And then hopefully we'll get to fill it up. So
I love it. I can't wait for the Disney That Laminator to be on Amazon. I will buy one of those.
It's in the works. Just in that.
We can throw a sticker on anything.
Oh, that's sweet though. That's really cool. I just wish I had a different profile picture, but that's a whole other thing. Patrick,
yeah,
on your channel. I think we talked at the very end, but I was rushing to get these guys on at that moment.
No, real quick, I did drop a test track POV in 4K today. If you guys want to go check that out. One thing we haven't talked about all night is the Christie's Corner Star Wars Loop giveaway with the 13 channels. It goes to August 29th. So many great prizes, so many great channels. You got to subscribe to everyone, like the videos, and leave a comment. It's such a great loop giveaway, and I'm so happy to be a part of that. And that's about it. I'm closing in on 1,000 subscribers so fast that it's been mind blowing. And I mean, we were talking about goals. That 100 was my goal when I first started my channel, just to see triple digits. But now that I'm so close to 1,000, it's going to be something special. I know Dave and Steve are already, and you Jeff, are already been there, so you know how it feels. So I can't wait to feel that. And I want Shep to catch up so quick, because I would love to get him there as close to me as possible. He's got such a great channel, and he deserves so many more subscribers than he has. So I'm going to start pumping him out as much as we can.
You're 80 away, FYI.
Oh man, that would have been real cool if I got 1,000 tonight.
I know.
Well, Steve McDevitt just said that you guys know the rules. We're not allowed to leave till 1, but I'm sleepy, so I'm not saying till 1. But yes. I would love that. Actually, that's a neat story. Meg talks about being on Resort TV 1's stream. You just shared how you got to one of the numbers. I'm such a goals guy, but I don't have the dates that I got those numbers. I guess you can get it off of Social Blade probably, huh? Maybe I'll go back and look at that. But I'll end with this: goals for your guys' channel, goals for this and that, and then I'll say goodnight, because I really don't want to keep you guys too long. But Zip, while I got you on, thank you. Yep. What are your goals for the channel and or this and that? And then I'll ask the two guys, and then we'll say goodnight.
Yeah, first off, Jeff, thank you so much for having me on. I look up to you. I look up to your channel, and I'm honored to be on your spot tonight. Goals for the channel: I'm just trying to have fun with PJ. He's the main focus why I had this channel, which blossomed me into this and that. But I really want to do a lot more with him, because he is just so much fun, and just showing the love to the community and meeting so many more people. This next week is going to be probably so overwhelming, because just to meet, so it's like it'd be nice to get on a Disney trip and meet 1 or 2 vloggers, but we're going to meet so many, if not all of them, that it's mind blowing, and I'm just trying to prepare myself for that.
It's not. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it's not even meet. Hang out.
Hang out. Yeah.
And extensively.
Yes, and I feel like there's not enough dinners in the day to hang out with everyone I want to meet and eat with.
But there's 30 food and wine booths. That's all.
One of us will be all the trash cans at all times.
What's that? Yeah,
One of us will be at all the trash cans at all times.
And this and that. I'm just, I don't think I've said comfortably that I love another guy more than I say it to these guys here. We say we love each other. True. At the end of every phone call.
I love that. See, I love that.
And randomly, I know we all do it. We just randomly just text each other, "I love us." Yeah. And
not lying.
And I'm not lying. And no, it just I feel so blessed to have this part of my life with you guys, and you guys mean the world to me. So I want to thank you guys for being there for me whenever I need you.
You guys are awesome. Who didn't get to promote their stuff? Did I get everybody? I feel like I did.
Mm-hmm.
You, Jeff, what do you got coming up?
I got more of this stuff. We got Dean next week on this show, and then we got Resort TV one. Josh, I'm actually scheduled through December 15th for DisTube now.
Congratulations
over here. So yeah, it's fun. Hopefully bringing more people like you guys. And I might have to try to get, well, I mean, I was going to ask you guys if Diz and that would do it one night in like January, but we kind of did it tonight. So, but we can do it again if you want. But anyway,
Absolutely.
I'll say it right now. I love you guys. I love what you're doing. I love you guys personally. Can't wait to meet you. I think that's it, guys. I think this was a fun stream. I hope you guys had fun. Guys in chat, thank you so much. Super chats, watching, sharing it out. Everybody just being here. You make my day, and I know that these guys feel the same way. Just spending a little, some of you spent 2.5 hours now. Shoot. So you guys are crazy, and I love you're crazy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're not subscribed to them, fix that. Go do it to their individual channels and Diz and that and the Disfluencers. Why can't I say that tonight? What's it called?
Disfluences.
Disfluencers podcast.
Yeah, there you go. It's awesome. I'm going to shut up now. Go have a great night, people in chat. Thank you so much. I think that's it, guys. Good night.
Guys.
If I could hit the right buttons. Hi, people. We're leaving shortly. I swear.